Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the missed session last week. Stuff popped up. You know how it is. Had a fist fight with a Digimon IRL. Usual stuff. But welcome back to another episode of Digimon Restart. I have so much to share, and I'm so excited. So I'll skip the waffle. I will introduce myself. I am your lovely digital master for today, Dee Dee. Normally I'm talking about tabletop role-playing games, but sometimes I'm talking about giant robots or music or Digimon, like today. And I'm here to bully my characters a little bit. Now, according to my new and improved D4 of Doom, it doesn't pop up in camera, but there's a little skull in here. Who's going to... Aaron, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Why did I know it was going to be me? I had the feeling. I knew. It knew. It's fate. Hi, I'm Taryn, and I play Nico, the loner. You can find me on Insta, TikTok, not that I use it, Twitter, Blue Sky, at Actual Rapture, where I mostly talk about horror, dinosaurs, and tabletop.
Perfect. Next we'll have Derek.
Ooh, me. Hi, I'm Derek. I'll be playing your wonderful miscreant delinquent Kaiden with a golden heart. Today, you can find me out on the interwebs at Derek Does RP. That's DERRYKDEOS. Nope, DOESRP. I'm still waking up, y'all. I'll get it by the end. I've been spelling this tag so much this weekend.
That's the first time that you messed it up.
I know.
You're doing so good. Your winning streak gone.
Damn. Fuck. Or out on the interwebs under Queers and Spears, which is my own podcast, which actually last night we had a charity game going on. We're raising funds for Black AIDS Institute, which continues next Saturday if you guys want to come donate money and fuck with my players, because I've been doing that the whole time. But that's me.
Perfect. Next, Taryn, my D4 seems to really like you, which is I got you
oh my
4 times in a row.
It's your
Does that mean
now.
my dice will roll well today? I hope
No.
so. No, it's actually the opposite. Dee Dee's placing a curse on me right now. That means I will only roll ones today. That's how it goes.
It's either you or Casey.
Yeah. We take turns.
Casey, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Casey. I use they, she pronouns, and I'm playing my beloved wild child Spencer, they, them. And I'm sleep deprived and overheated, so I'm excited to find out what energy that is. And don't follow me online. I would like to plug Derek's podcast as well, Rotos to Lunar, because I just started listening to it, and it's good. So you should go check it out.
Nice.
It's a good time.
I hide.
Finally, Anne.
Hi, I'm Anne. I use she, her pronouns. And I play Lucy Mendez, the gentle heart. Everything's fine. She's fine. We're all fine.
Nothing bad is happening.
Sure about that?
Sure about that, John?
We'll find out.
I said we're fine.
All right, perfect. So, with nothing being ominous at all whatsoever, we will kick off. Where is it? I can't find a specific thing. That's going to annoy me forever. Ah, here it is. We're gonna kick off with a bit of a bang. Last session,
so much talking.
It was a lot of talking.
There's a lot
We
of
did
talking.
so much.
Oh, and also research and being a nerd.
Yes.
Well,
And also bullying /Angemon.
just a little bit. He deserves it.
Oh yeah, bullying the man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was so
I was
good.
this close because Lucy's desires for everyone to get along. She was this close to snapping. Y'all, I was just like, it was partially me being like, let them have this. They're having so much fun.
Let 'em-
But I was like, Lucy was so close to snapping, y'all.
I love it. I love it. But yes, there's lots of research and talking, researching to figure out specifics about the history of this world, and finally meeting up with Slash Angemon. Slash Angemon was trying to recruit the players to join his side and be like, "Hey, we're gonna make a new, better, perfect world. Don't worry about the implications of that." And everyone was like, "Nah, that. We're good. We'll do things our own way."
That ain't for me.
Slash
Thanks, but no thanks.
yeah, of course. So essentially, Slash Angemon told them that because the Yggdrasil army was right outside the village they're at, told them that, hey, I'll like buy some time and make sure these guys don't attack the village, but you guys have to leave like now, or it's gonna become a problem. So you all kind of packed up your stuff, carried on your journey. Renamon tagged along because he seems to be having fun. He is now a part of the party, I guess. And we're on your way to try and meet the Dragon King and kind of see their perspective compared to all the stuff that Slash has been telling. So we'll kick off here. In fact, we'll kick off with the roll. I need everybody to make me reflex tests, as in the middle of your little journey, stuff starts exploding and catching fire, and we'll get to what exact's happening very soon.
I'm sorry.
What's happening? Tara is crying.
Sorry,
What happened?
I
I
dropped my
watched Derek
pen.
fully fumble something off screen.
I
and it made me
dropped my
laugh.
pen.
Do we have to roll for our Digimon too?
Yeah, you can make
Do
your
they have-
Digimon
Oh.
roll agility as well.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was so sort of enraptured by Terran's unraveling.
Sorry.
I have no. What am I rolling? I'm so sorry.
I don't know why it made me laugh. I'm so sorry.
I need your kids to roll a reflex and your Digimon to roll agility. As
Okay.
currently,
Okay.
as you're like on your journey to the forest, stuff starts to explode and catch fire. It is very
I
chaotic, and I'll give
have
more
a
details.
question.
Yes.
Kaiden got 4
What-
successes.
Would hate is always foolish apply if I'm trying to help either a friend or a Digimon try to help them get out of the way? Like, what if I was trying to help Sakanamon?
If you're trying to help Sakanomon, then yeah, I'll let it apply.
Okay, then I have 1 success for Lucy and 2 successes for Sakanamon.
Nice.
4
also have a
successes
question.
for Kaiden. You go first, Casey.
Okay, thank you. Can I, for Spencer, apply both hardy and perceptive to this?
Hardy, yes. Perceptive. Yes. There's
Okay.
You're gonna apply perceptive.
And could Spark using protective sort of give like the help action to someone else?
That
Sure.
would be boost. That would
Okay,
probably mean like
Um,
boost
Yeah,
someone.
probably let
he'll
them do
choose
some-
Nico.
Perfect.
Okay.
Boosted. Love that for you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So I'm boosted.
Yeah, Nico, you're
Yeah.
boosted.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
boosted. Can Spark add speed?
Yeah, of course. Trying to dodge out of the way of danger. Easy enough to do.
Okay, cool.
He's
Cool,
a
cool, cool.
speedy. He's a speedy fella.
Okay, I'm done talking. Sorry. And thank you.
You're all good.
Could Nyamon add teleport?
Teleport. Yeah, you're trying to like dodge stuff. Very much. You're
Cool.
trying to dodge stuff.
Awesome. That is 4 successes for both Kaiden and Nyamon.
Fours. We're getting lots of 3s and 4s. Dope. This is a good sign.
A good. I don't like that wording.
Don't worry about it.
I will.
See,
Lucy's
See-
kind of
Oh,
See, I didn't need the boost.
Oh.
I was good. Bambimon needed the boost.
Oh.
But I'm
shit.
fine. I'm fine.
I'm
With
sorry.
that boost, Nico got 3 successes and 1 6.
Okay.
Bambimon rolling. I had an extra dice because he has fly now
Yeah,
as
perfect,
a quality.
perfect.
And that rolled a 1. And then he also rolled only 1 success, and it was a 5.
Oh no.
Oh,
So, rolling 5 dice and he rolled 2 ones. I love him so much.
He's trying.
I love him so deeply.
He's trying.
Thank you for the
That's-
F's in chat for Bambimon.
S
He
in
needs
chat.
He needs them so deeply.
keep those F's going for Spark.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Not the boy!
Not the good boy.
So Spencer has 2 successes,
Mhm.
both a 6,
Both
both so 2
Damn.
6s,
Okay, that's perfect.
but also a 1.
Ooh,
But also a 1.
Win some, you
Again.
lose some.
Yeah. I'm doing the 6 and 1 strats again, except for Spark, because Spark has 1 success out of 6 die, which is a 4. And then he also has a 1. So we're
Okay.
dead.
Yeah, it's just...
No.
All right, so this is gonna be
Bambimon
great.
and Spark can hold hands as they descend into the ether below them, I'm assuming.
I'm like,
Yeah.
is there a way that Nyamon can help them? Jeez.
Nah.
No, their fate has been cast.
Lucy's also not doing great.
Oh, what did Lucy get?
She got 1, and Sakanamon got 2. No
Oh,
ones though.
Okay, so this is what happens. Everyone that got like 3 and above, you're totally fine. Everyone that got like 2, unless you got like a bunch of 6s in there, what happens?
I can't wait for the instant death that awaits Spark and Bambimon.
Rocks fall.
So thank you everyone for watching. This was
Yeah,
Digimon
bye.
Restart. We're so
If
happy
it
you hung
does-
out with us.
If it does get too dangerous, I will Digivolve.
Of course, of course. So this is what has happened. As I'm essentially starting the scene in the middle of the action, as lasers and beams of energy and projectiles are being tossed and thrown at
Wow.
you from hidden in the shadows. This all happened like you're like packing up your things and preparing, like after like waking up and preparing to journey and stuff like that, and suddenly, oh no, everything's on fire. And just trying to reorient yourselves. Everyone that got those season bugs are fine.
Are we all on fire now? Oh no!
Is it just Nico, Spencer, and Kaiden that are okay?
And Nyamon.
I think so. For everyone
Wait, no, wait, did you roll
Is it
2 or 3
Kanemano?
successes, Spencer?
I rolled 2 6s.
Oh, then you're
So I think
100%
Spencer's
fine. Yeah.
fine, right?
Yeah.
Spencer should
So
be
only
fine.
4 of
Spencer should
us
be
made
fine.
it.
So Sakanamon has 2 non-6s,
Mhm.
successes, and yeah,
Okay.
me and Lucy has 1, but we didn't roll any ones.
So you're okay.
Oh
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Sakanamon, Bambimon, Spencer, as they're trying to avoid all this danger, Spark kind of like panics a little bit. This is very unfamiliar to him, and kind of like runs off into the like forest a little bit. He'll like find his way back soon, but you currently have a harm of terrified. I'll go with that. Terrified, as Spark is not having a good time. Bambimon.
I have that, or Spark has that.
Harm is shared between the two of you, so you both have.
Dope.
it.
Yeah, I see. Okay, cool, thanks.
Bambimon starts off doing fine. Like he jumps and he starts like flying. Like he's doing like little hops and is getting higher and higher. And he's there like, yeah, I'm fine. Crashes into a tree, spins around, falls into a bush somewhere as a bunch of lasers start hitting that direction. He's gonna take a harm of bruised. If you want to be funny, you can have bruised ego.
I'm gonna put it in brackets. I'm gonna put ego in brackets. There we go.
Yes, perfect. I love that.
Funny.
And Sakanamon kind of like is at first Sakanamon is doing fine, and then like you, Lucy, are about to get hit, and Sakanamon kind of makes a bubble to like protect you, but it's seeing him as he takes the harm of exhausted. We're off to a
No,
great start.
buddy, hold on. So we're both exhausted then because
Yeah.
it's
Oh
shared
yeah, because
between
it's
us,
shared.
right?
Oh, that's so rough. 3 harm in one go.
Good job. Should I should I applaud? Hold on. Exhausted.
You want
Okay.
Do you want a cookie?
Hold on. Do you want a granola bar?
No, they're all gone. You
They're
can't
all
have
gone.
any.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
It's the
no.
price for being evil. It's okay. It's worth it.
Okay, so exhausted is noted as a harm.
Perfect.
Okay, got it.
Baalmon has a bruised ego, Nico has a bruised heart, watching him fail once again.
Kaiden's
Oh,
just
no.
embarrassed.
Yeah. Honestly,
Has
we're all
secondhand
embarrassed.
Secondhand.
Because both me and my Digimon are fine.
Yeah, you're like just totally fine. Kaiden, you're like, you can dodge stuff easily. Naimon doesn't even get hit. Like moments before something's about to hit her, she like teleports, so it looks like it phases
Yeah.
through her.
It's literally instant transmission.
Yes.
Like from Dragon Ball Z,
Yes,
just choo! You hear the noise effects and everything.
Oh
Perfect.
god.
Perfect. And at this point, when all this chaos is happening, you're like, what is going on? You start to like kind of see it. You start to see like a bunch of those small night Digimon from way back, starting to surround and appear holding weapons. But you also see these other weird looking things. They're like, how do I even describe this guy? This guy is just like a freaking creature, I guess. It's some kind of gargoyle, right? It looks like it's partially made of stone. It's like blue and white and has a bunch of belts all over it, including covering its eyes. Just a gnarly looking, unfriendly guy. And right in the middle of them, kind of leading them all, it seems, is another one of those knights, but this guy looks different. He is wearing a cloak that's wrapped all around him, and there's one parts of his armor show. There's like big gashes and chunks missing out of him. But he's also bigger and taller than the last time you saw him. The guy who you fed to Decadramon way back, as he
Oh my god.
points a spear angrily. It's like, you thought you could get away? Words, those who desecrate the hunt, you will fall in the name of Yggdrassil.
Oh,
Last time we
right.
checked, we didn't run away. You lost.
Details. And he's
Wow,
just-
this guy.
He's absolutely fuming, and you can see he looks bigger than before. He almost looks like he's perhaps digivolved from your last encounter. But he's still got all these like chunks missing from his armor. Decadramon just beat this guy up.
It doesn't seem
Rightfully
fair.
so.
Why our Digimon get beat to hell and it's just embarrassing? This guy gets his ass kicked and he evolves.
Goes
Like,
through a whole
where's the
character.
justice? Right? He's had a whole character arc off screen that we didn't get to see.
It probably wasn't that impressive.
No.
Wow.
Oh, I see another man to bully.
Yes.
God. Can we really not?
I don't think we can't.
Oh.
Clark kind of like runs back since he was like lost in the forest, and like jumps into your arms, licks your face a bunch, then realizes a bunch of guys just that around and starts growling at them. Baalmon also like pulls himself back up to his feet and is like, "All right, we're doing this, right? We're doing this. We're doing this."
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. He turns to you and there's like he's got a little tear in his eye and he wipes it away. He's like, "I'm good. Yeah."
Baby.
Okay.
Trying so hard.
There we go.
I would like everyone to roll for initiative as we're gonna get right into it.
Hell yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Initiative. Okay.
Diddy was like, hey, we did nothing but talk last session, now we're gonna do nothing but fight.
Straight up, just like first thing is a
Exciting.
fight.
I mean, listen, I respect it, but also, what the fuck?
Was that a good gasp or was that a bad gasp?
Let's just say I rolled 3 6s.
Oh,
Well, there we go.
Okay. All right.
Put that.
I need to put the crit gauge
Your
on.
rolls
Put
just
that.
from episode 1 have been
Yeah.
crazy.
When I play games that aren't D20 based,
Put it,
I roll great.
I
put
feel
it
That's
on
incredible.
the meter. Put it on
Can
the,
you give that
Oh.
to us?
If I
Didi?
could, I would. Look,
Can
look
I'm
in
so-
chat. Gordon even says, like, I've played with Gordon, and my rolls are just whatever.
Can
All
I
right.
get a new caption link? Mine broke.
Oh, it broke. Oh, it broke. Oh, the caption
Yeah,
link
mine as
broke.
well. I just put it in the
Oh,
Discord.
yeah, mine's broken as well.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's
Mine's not.
That's a I wonder why. Let me I'll fix.
Wow.
This link is invalid. Okay,
Misogyny?
right? Call me a slur to my face, why don't you?
I'm only male in the presenting sense. I'm sorry.
This website is misogynist and misgendering.
Real.
It's just mean.
Yeah.
Alright,
It just
I'll
says
do
you have a
it.
beard.
In
Get fucked.
a gender non-specific way, just mean.
Yeah,
Just me.
it's just rude.
Just mean.
All right.
Just mean.
Okay, I think mine's good now.
Call me a slur to my face.
that took me out. That took me out.
That was so good.
No, what took me out is Taryn going in chat and saying, "Oh my god, the reason we have my wife, he's back."
I was like, oh my god, it's the TikTok. It's the guy from the TikTok.
Oh, I did not remember him.
Yeah, he was
But-
white. Not involved.
That makes sense now because I was very focused on
Oh, just-
not him.
Just you wait. Wait till you hear the actual Digivolve, not the armored version.
Derek, I'm already so hot today. You can't. do this to me.
I will say there's lava involved, so
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
be hot,
in
literally.
the
Oh my God,
process of
lava
learning
girl?
How to draw people so I can draw my wife.
I'll just pay.
Oh.
I'll just pay Gordon to draw all my Digimon.
Gordon, draw my wife, please.
Can we commission Gordon during the stream? Is that okay?
Not me in
Is
the
this
DMs right
good?
now.
Twitch streaming. Do people like this?
Okay. Oh, did the links break? You know what? I'm gonna fix the captions in the middle of the thing. What is everyone's initiatives?
I rolled 1 success, I guess. I rolled a 3 out of 5.
1 success, 3 and 5. Okay.
Doing better than usual.
Alright, I was fully prepared when it stopped rolling for that to be a 2, not a 5. I normally do okay with initiative. It's then every roll subsequently after that that just doesn't really work that well.
Least important one.
Right? I always come quiet. I'm normally like top middle in initiative order, and I never get to do anything because I always roll absolutely dog.
Yeah. Hey, you watch yourself.
So
You watch yourself.
watch your profanity.
You take my pet species out of your mouth.
Get my name out of your mouth.
All right.
I rolled 2 die for initiative, and I will let you guess what
Are
I
they a
rolled.
1 and a 6?
Bingo!
Let's go.
Are we tracking the crit meter?
Yep.
Because
It is.
That's some
Yep.
wild shenanigans up
It-
there.
Not Gordon.
That's
I
too
love you
quick.
so much.
Yes.
I-
Nothing but the wife.
Wait, is
Ugh.
Gordon the artist? We might want to
Yes.
drop some sexy fish on him too.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely have that.
I rolled 1 success. It's a 5, but I rolled 2 1s.
Oh no. Okay.
Did we kill Derek? What's happening?
Okay.
Like,
You get that?
Ugh. Okay, I'm good.
All
Are
right.
you?
I'm good. Gordon, we'll talk later.
All right.
Are you happy you're here, Gordon?
This is like the one AP that Gordon can watch that I'm in because it works for time zones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
it's good for the Dutch.
Ooh,
Oh.
that sounds good. Yeah, that's meant to be one. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I don't know what the energy is that we've brought to the table today.
We've missed
I think
each other.
We've missed each other. Yeah.
No, I
I've
literally
been preparing
have.
myself all day to behave, but
It's not
No, you
happening.
didn't.
I am unleashed. I was well behaved last session. I'm like, screw it. It's
What is behaving?
What is
you
behavior?
can't.
I'm just
You're
a silly,
right.
goofy girl, you know?
Behaving is a tool of the oppressor.
Right? Exactly. Spitting pure facts.
Oh, run them on rolling like trash. This is gonna be a great day.
Gordon is judging me right now.
Gordon, you can't.
I told him.
You
I
can't.
told him.
Yeah, none of us.
Gates!
Yeah.
I
No.
told-
Yeah.
I-
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, Gordon.
Perfect.
I told Gordon to Google Divemon, and now he's judging me.
Gordon can't judge. I know what kind of monster Gordon is.
That's
It's-
so.
I feel like we all know a little bit too much about each other in that sense.
It's the same kind of monster I am. So
All right.
Yeah,
Now I've got
Okay.
all the initiatives lined up.
Let's go.
Let's go.
blah, blah. Okay, let's go.
So, what's missing? Okay, that's perfect. So, as you're all like gearing up to do your stuff, first up we have Kaiden. You and Naimon were totally fine, even in this big sneak attack. What's your current plan? What you up to out here? You're surrounded by. Let me actually tell you, 'cause you can see them. Where are you? There's a lot of guys here, actually. So you've got
Fine.
two of those knight Digimon, the pawn chessmons, the one bigger pawn chessmon, and two of those gargoyle Digimon. So you got 5 guys here. Huh, 5 guys.
Oh my god, 5 guys. Other brands are available.
we're Digivolving, fam.
You're Digivolving. You can do that. You have that power.
Yeah. We're going super. Y'all watch as. I think this time is different because I'm not using the Digimental.
Mhm.
There's a light that swirls out of the Digivice that's held on my carabiner over to Naimon and envelops her. She grows to the size of literally a mountain. She has dark gray stone skin, a floating circlet of pieced stones that has laces of lava, which is her hair draping over it. Lava is pouring down the sides of her shoulders and back as her hair falls on her shoulders across a short, like knee-length dress that is it almost looks like as if they were feathers poking up, but they are stalactites and stalagmites coming off of her body. And what she's going to do as she looks at this bitch that we've beaten up before, she is going to teleport above him and drop down like a meteorite to use her new signature attack, Rupture Mountains,
Ooh.
which is also a stunning strike.
Yo!
I feel like you missed your chance to call it Step on Me.
Well, my wife hadn't happened when I created this.
She is no longer my wife, she's now my goddess, and I no longer love her, I worship at her altar.
Oh, and her name is Orayamon.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Perfect.
Casey is at her temple.
All right, roll
So,
the
No!
hit.
This image in the Discord, I'm destroyed.
I think. Hmm. I want to say this is with heart.
We were all thinking it.
Oh, step on me,
Call
mommy.
me
Yeah.
mother. So I'm gonna say this is with heart. This is truly like out of like if I can get him out of the way, it's protecting my friends more.
Nice.
We can all handle the smaller Digimon.
Can we?
None of that. So that has me rolling with 5 dice off the bat.
Good.
Rupture Mountains is a rank 2.
Ooh.
So that is 7 that is 7 dice.
Yeah, that should be 7.
Cool.
Didn't need to turn my fan up. Jeez.
And also adding a quality boosts it. It doesn't add dice, right?
Quality should add dice, I think, unless it's.
Oh, so I'm rolling 8 dice.
Oh, all right.
Because she has the quality heavy body.
Yeah, she does.
Perfect.
So I'm rolling 8 dice.
That'll apply. This guy is not particularly big by comparison. I can't deal with this.
I
I'm
want to
gonna
go
guess
home.
how many successes. Wanna guess how
3
many
sixes is my guess.
How many successes? I'm gonna say 7.
7
Them.
successes.
No.
7
4
successes and
sixes.
2 6s.
7 successes, 2 sixes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's see.
And the damage I do is 6.
No!
Whoa! Okay, so let's see. This guy
That was so emotional. That no.
And I forget
down.
what stunning
I'm down.
strike does.
Stunning strike will
Um,
delete this guy's next turn. Just outright.
Oh yeah, he loses a turn. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of doing any damage.
That is perfect. This guy is
Oh, yeah.
pretty strong.
Get rid of the damage. I will get rid of his turn.
Perfect. So,
That's sick
I'm
as hell.
checking something real quick. That's perfect. So
Slow.
this hits. This guy, you see, like he tries like put up like his spear to try and like deflect it, which is completely useless. As the force of a meteor just boom, crushes this guy, completely throwing him off. That's Oreamon's turn. Kaiden, you doing anything?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna punch a gargoyle.
Nice.
Let's go.
So I will. I'll use reflex for it. Sorry, I dropped the die.
No worries.
I'll add. I'm gonna add tough as nails.
Nice. Good plan.
That's 2 more die. I'm gonna add Digimagic.
Ooh, yes.
Oh.
I am
Oh,
activating my
yeah.
Digimagic. And I will. Actually, you know what? No, I did think about this first, so I will also add think first. So again, I'm rolling 9 die this time.
That's almost
For
definitely gonna
mine.
hit. Let's just see how hard it hits.
That's all of my d6.
Okay.
Plus, I believe this is
Amazing.
showing how tough I am, so this is boosted.
Nice.
I'm just a TTRPG monster. I don't.
It just be like that.
I don't know how you've managed to
Easy.
min-max, but you have.
Incredible.
Again, 7 successes
Nice.
with 3 6s.
3 of those are.
Are we
3 of those are
Fully
sixes.
charged now? Are we fully charged?
We might be.
almost.
We're very close. We're extremely close.
Oh, wow.
I will give it to you. I did have 1/1 also.
You did get 1/1. Oh, that's perfect.
Yes.
You took Casey's one.
I'm glad. I'll take it. I'll take some ones so that you guys can get some sixes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's the
Thank you, love you.
self-sacrificial.
Oh my god, double boost. 5 more die.
So this
They're all
guy,
6s.
this gargoyle's like trying to like swing at you, and you're like, whatever, I've fought bigger dudes, and with your fist glowing with energy,
Bah!
and send it like
Hell yeah.
sprawling on the floor. That was a big hit. And now it's enemy turn, or it would be. It is Skull Knightmon's turn, and he cannot fight as he is stunned, and he's like in a crater in the ground, trying to like force himself up. His turn is gone.
You may be bigger, but you didn't get better.
It's you all.
Nerd.
Skips over to Nico instead.
What?
Or actually,
Look in the mirror
there's a lot
sometime.
of- oh yeah, it's just Nico, Spencer, Lucy.
You look in the mirror.
Yeah,
Kaiden and Nico start arguing.
That's how much we disrespect this man.
Everybody loses a turn.
Yeah, everyone.
Righty. Nico, you're up.
Now, it's been long enough that Baalmon could digivolve again,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Well then, we're gonna digivolve
Digivolve.
back into
Oh, by the way, Digimon
super.
cost a bond point.
Yes.
It
and-
does, yeah.
Unless you use the crit gauge.
That's
to do
fine.
so.
What?
The crit gauge, if the crit gauge maxes out, you just digivolve.
Yeah.
Oh, are we all doing it? Or is it?
But you don't have
We
to.
can-
I'm just.
we-
You don't have to.
No, but what I'm saying is, if we do it with the crit gauge, does everyone digivolve now?
If
No,
you
it's
want
whoever
to-
uses
Oh
it.
yeah, at this point, if you want to, at this level, then everyone can digivolve with the crit gauge.
Oh wow. Let's see if I roll any sixes. Um.
Look,
Yeah,
if it's
well,
free, then it's
if it's
free,
free.
right?
Yeah. So Baalmon is gonna digivolve back into Dramaedramon.
Let's go.
With his big wings. He's now 22 feet tall. He's a big boy. With his metal wings and his metal little tail. And he is going to attack the dude in the crater, because let's just get rid of this man, you know?
Yeah.
Let's just
Let's just get rid of him. Let's just get rid of him. So
Beat his
he's gonna
ass.
use Scythewing, which is a rank 2. So me trying to remember how to roll any attacks. I'm gonna use agility.
Nice. Use that air
He's,
mobility.
you know, it's a fast. Yeah, he's fast and he can fly.
Mhm.
So then I get 2 for the quality of Steel Wing. Yeah. So I can't count. 7. 7 dice. Let's see. Okay. Not too bad.
Oh god.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Okay, out of the 7 I rolled, 5 of them were successes. 2 of them were 6s.
5 successes,
Nice.
2 6s. Nice. The
Yep.
crit gauge is
And-
full.
Because the target has not gone yet, because his turn was skipped, I can use Quick Strike, which means my attack gains a boost, which means I actually get 6 successes.
Oh,
You're welcome.
perfect.
Hell yeah.
Okay, ooh, this is gonna hurt.
And the damage is 10.
Damage is 10. You roll 4 above this guy's dodge, so that's a disgusting, what, 14? Oh.
Eat it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, jeez. Okay, as this guy, just as Skull Knightmon is getting to his feet, and he looks like he's about to start an
Get back in your hole!
Dramaedramon flies past with the steel wings, just slices this dude's armor even more, and he goes straight back in the cage. He's not looking
He
great.
belongs.
He's not looking great at all. That wasn't too shabby. Nico, do you have any plan?
Yeah, why not? I've still got that steel pipe from Crouch Vermont, so I'm 100% gonna use the steel
Watch
pipe.
out, watch out, watch out. Nico with the steel pipe.
Nico with the steel
Hell
pipe.
yeah.
Coming over the top rope.
Ah! I'm gonna say, can I use no? Can I use like I care to boost it
You know what? You've
because
done this
she
before,
is attempting. She's attempting to protect her true friends. So
Let's go. Let's go.
boost it. I do only get to roll 3 because I use reflex, don't I? So
Fair enough.
that's
You
fine.
attacking the same guy?
Yeah, why not? He's in a hole.
He's in a hole. Well, what can you do?
Thank God it's boosted because I rolled 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay.
Probably does nothing, but it makes her feel better.
It
So
makes her feel better. You're right. Oh no.
I'll take it.
You come over with the steel pipe, and you like smack it. It's a good solid hit. And the palms of your hands hurt. The whole pipe is ringing. This guy is made of metal, and rolled.
Nico does that thing in cartoons where like she vibrates around in a circle because it's vibrating so hard in her hand. It's like-
Yeah, this guy got 4 successes.
yeah,
Unfortunately, it is what it is.
it was worth it. I don't care.
Next up, we have Spencer.
Oh boy. So with the crit gauge full, we can all.
You can all
Digivolve?
Yes. This will be the first time for Spark,
Okay.
wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, I feel like I kind of wanna. I have Spark in my arms. He was licking my face. There's a woman as big as a mountain. I'm holding a puppy. I don't know, Didi. What happens? What does Spark do? You're Spark. What happens? I don't know.
You
ready to fight, Spark?
Spark starts to spark up with electricity. He's looking at all the stuff going down, and he's looking at all the fire that's like starting to be sparked up by all the stuff happening, and looking at Skull Nightmon, who we fought before. Spark looks at you, and licks your face twice, jumps out of your hands, and starts getting engulfed in a big ball of electricity. It seems that he at least wants to digivolve. If you would like to describe what Spark's new form is going to look like.
Is it just super or is it the armored
This
version?
is super, though you could choose to use armored if you
Okay.
wanted.
No, that's okay, because I have never actually worked out what that would look like. So
No
that's fine.
problem.
Okay, I'm sorry. I quickly got all my stuff. Okay, so yeah, when Spark grows a little bit bigger, not that much. It's kind of like from Yamper to Bolton, to throw some Pokemon into this Digimon because I know Pokemon. So it gets like, like a little bit sort of like mature in shape, still very much a dog. But now like on his flank, in the side of his fur, there's a distinct lightning bolt shape in white, where the rest is still yellow, but there's a little bit more neon color in there. It's like less dog, more Digimon, clearly. And what we had originally decided upon, so Spark had these cardboard pieces on him that we made to look like robot parts, and then those would turn into actual robot parts when he digivolved.
Yeah, that was the
But
original plan.
like in the story, those like fell off when we went swimming, and then I gave him a cape because we were really into being knights now. So I would like to scrap the robot parts and instead say that the little towel that's a cape, that since I drew Spark is now canonically a trans pride flag cape, that he gets a bit like knightly. So the towel becomes like an actual bit of a cape, and maybe he gets like a little bit of a sort of like a chest armor piece, and it looks silver, but then as he moves, or just like metal color, as he moves and the light goes across it, you see that it like flashes in like white, blue, and pink as the different sort of light sources catch it. And he just has this cool cape flying behind him.
That's way better than my Digimon. I love it.
It's a dog.
Yes.
Your point?
Yeah, no, I do love him. Okay, and I think he just, I think he looks a bit more menacing. You know, he's like a bit of a wider stance with the hunched up like shoulders a bit, and yeah, that's what Spark looks like now. And I think Spencer will just look at him and go, "Holy shit, Spark, you're a Digimon!"
Nico's like shocked Pikachu face, like,
Oh my
oh
god!
my god, he's the Digimon! Who saw this coming? No one.
No one. Oh my god. Spark, that's so good. I love you so much. And let's go help our friends.
Spark lets out like a big, deep woof.
Okay.
Spencer,
Ooh,
do you
yes.
think Spark can talk at this point?
You're Spark. You tell me. You know what I want, Dee Dee. You know what I want. You know what I want.
Alright, perfect.
Just roll a dice. Does Spark talk or not?
I
Yeah,
did in
just-
fact roll a dice because
My baby.
your baby Spark's there and he's sparking up and he's shining with this like radiant light. And for the most part he's still like he's got that growl and like he barks. You hear it's really faint. Like you can almost barely hear it, like it's being drowned out by everything else. But you hear like a little voice in the background being like, "Oh boy, play, fight, okay, protect Spencer, protect Spencer." And then it fades away and goes back to growling. And his mouth doesn't like look like it's moving. You just hear it in the undertones of underneath everything he's growling or barking. What would you like to do?
Yes! Yes! Okay. We're going straight into signature attack.
Let's go.
Oh, remind me, do I keep my qualities from my previous?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Spark is going to I'm so sorry. The rank for my new quality at super is just 1, yeah?
Yes. I'll double check that later.
It should be automatically 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it should be
No.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And then okay. All right. So I'm so sorry, guys. I have 3 qualities now. Is that correct? I had 2 in my previous. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Spark is still Spark, obviously. His Digimon name was never Spark, but I called him Spark. But his Digimon name is Elo Magnamon.
Elo Magnamon. I'm here
Elo
for this.
Magnamon. Yeah, but I'm still calling him Spark, of course. He's going to do his signature attack called Thunder Pounce. He's going to run in and he's going to go for the big baddie. I'm so sorry, I'm so bad with names. He's going to run in.
No worries.
That one has misdirect.
Ooh.
And it says when this attack successfully hits, you disorient the target until your next turn, as well as dealing damage as normal.
Nice.
So we're going to be doing that. So is that what am I going to roll for Thunder Pounce? Is that going to be power or agility, do you think?
Currently, you've just digivolved. You can pick whichever is higher. It's a pounce. I imagine agility is probably a good pick.
Yeah, that's not higher, but let's do that because it's all good. Because I imagine I would add speed to this.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So that's perfect then.
I imagined I would add protective to this.
Yeah, you're trying to keep all safe. This is a big moment. It's time to shine.
Would I add tracking?
Normally, no, but you have fought this guy before. It's a push. I think Spark knows
Loophole.
this guy's like sense.
So yeah,
yeah, we'll add it at least for this attack.
that's 10 die, baby.
Let's go. Destroy this guy.
No.
What did you guess?
That feels
Is
either
that
really
a
good or really
good
bad.
no or a bad no?
That feels like a
feels
bad
bad.
no.
Oh,
That's
no.
a bad no.
Okay,
That's-
this is my first 8 die because I only have 8.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 ones.
What?
Or you
Ow.
can spend bond points to just re-roll the whole thing.
Do it, cause
Do it.
Yeah, I
That's
will. Is that just 1 bond point?
yeah.
Hold
Oh,
on,
wait,
let
how
me-
much is it?
No.
It's 2,
let me-
isn't it?
2?
To reroll everything?
It might be.
Let me double check.
I'm so sorry. I'm
You're
so
all
sorry to
good.
everyone.
You're fine.
The panic we all felt.
I know.
Like, what do you mean no?
It didn't sound like a good no.
Sorry.
Also, my perfect die rolled a 1 as well.
Sorry,
I
I'm
always
trying
have
to
the
figure
PDF
out.
open. I read it all the time, but it just doesn't stick in my head.
I think it's 2.
Relatable.
Oh no,
think
wait.
it's- as
Oh,
well.
okay. So here we go.
I'll look it up.
Which one is it?
I'll
Sorry,
do it
I can't find
now.
I found it. Okay, so
I'll just do it now and I'll look up however many bomb points and I'll do it. Because
yeah,
Spark will
perfect,
die.
perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
first a die. Oh,
it's
hell yeah.
pushing a roll, I think is what it is. You gain a bond strain to push a roll, I think is what that is. Sorry.
Okay.
I was just looking it up.
No, it's so good. So I'm going to roll 2 more die, but for now I have 6 successes.
Okay.
Yay!
2 of which are a 6.
2 of which are 6. Perfect.
And 1 1.
And 1. Okay.
You gotta have a 1 if you're
Gotta
gonna have a
one.
6.
Exactly. And then I'm going to roll 2 more. And that's another 6 and a 1.
Okay.
There must be balance at all times. A 6 and a
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. Did you get that, Didi?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, wonderful. And
Oh, just
then
gonna-
my damage is 10.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So 10 damage. You have like 5 extra degrees on this guy, so that's 15 total. Terrifying. My boy.
Yeah.
My
But
boy.
But because you push the roll, you gain a bond strain. That's
Yeah.
Bond
the-
strain,
yeah.
wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I looked it up for you
Okay.
while you were being a badass.
Bless you. Bless you.
Teamwork.
So,
No, thanks for brunch. That's great.
as Skull Knightmon tries to get back to his feet and is like, another night? I won't lose to, and he doesn't even get to finish the sentence. He doesn't even get this part. Like it's like a pounce, right? Like an explosive pounce. Perfect. He just
Yeah.
kind of like leaps, pounces on him, and like it's just you don't even see Spark move. There's an after image of light trailing behind him as he slams him into a tree and explosions go off. The Skull Knightmon is in such bad shape. It's so bad. This guy had a lot of health. It didn't even matter.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, and so he's disoriented now, so he has a setback on attack rolls until my next turn.
Amazing. Okay.
I have a question. Did we do a critical evolution, or was that just your bond point that you spent on your own Digimon? I'm just trying
No,
to
I
make
asked-
note.
No,
Yeah, I think it
all of
was
us,
critical.
all of us can use the critical gauge, so or to
Yeah,
evolve.
right?
Yeah,
So to be the critical.
Okay,
have
so we're all
you
just
gotten
evolved
bond
in
strain?
one go.
yeah. So
Okay.
Sukanomon
Yeah.
could evolve as well
Okay.
for free. For free.
For free.
For free.
For free!
So
my
that's
God.
Spark. Spencer, you still got your turn. If you have anything specific. you wanna do.
Yeah. So this might surprise you, but I have another question.
Yeah.
Because Kaiden got magic, right? Does that have like an in-game effect?
It is treated as a talent, I believe. So you get like
treated it
a,
as a
Oh,
talent.
did you get it in your level up?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
was-
In
it
that
was-
case,
it was-
because I thought I was also training, so maybe I also get a little something.
You're
I mean,
right.
I don't see why not.
You got
I don't
you
see why
train in
not.
swordsmanship, so
Right. I feel like that should be like at least an extra die or two, right? Like just swordsmanship. That
Yeah.
feels like it should be the same.
I would then do 1 because you already gave me +1 damage on my sword.
Perfect. Then it'll be
Okay.
+1.
Spencer's going to run in. Spencer, I think Spencer in this moment is going to realize their size, and is not going to go after the big bad, but is going to scan for a smaller enemy that they could take on. Maybe someone that looks like they are about to hurt one of their friends.
Perfect. The 2 smaller knights are the ones who, after y'all all go, are going to start doing things. So yeah, that's it. They're
Okay.
good targets.
Okay, I'll go for one of them. So that'll be reflex. Hardy. Can I add perceptive to that? That's not.
Nah.
But I can add one for the sword.
Yes.
Okay, let's transfer this die to redeem itself. Well, you're out, aren't you?
Oh.
That's that's 2 successes, but I do have a 1.
2 successes. One of them's a 1. Okay.
Man.
Just enough. It's just enough. As this guy
Oh.
rolled 2 on his defense, meets it, beats it.
Awesome. Okay.
And
I don't know how much damage I do, but I do know that my sword has +1.
so that's +1. Perfect. So as you kind of, it's not a lot of damage. Kids are not as strong as Digimon, but it's still gonna hurt. As this little knight is there and trying to like go to stab like Nico, who's still like vibrating, and you just step in and like clash your stick against its like spear, and just butts. You hit it in its head, and his helmet like spins around like, and it's kind of thrown off a little bit.
Cool.
That guy's, hell yeah, he's in. Oh, he's an offense stance. That's how he's gonna do more damage. Okay, perfect. That is.
Thank you for indulging the longest turn ever.
Worth it. It was worth it.
I've
you so
experienced
much.
longer turns in D&D. It's okay.
Yeah,
Real.
I think most people have. Yeah,
Fair.
that wasn't long.
I've suffered through
Felt
some
so
turns.
long.
When someone has to wait 10 minutes for their turn and they've still not thought of what they want to do, so you sit there for 5 minutes while they figure out what they
In
want to do. You're like, what are you
silence.
doing? In silence. You're like, what are you doing?
I hate it.
You've had 10 minutes. What do you mean you've not
Oh,
thought of
God.
anything?
Yeah. So let's move on from commiserating.
Yeah, Lucy, you're up.
Great. So I have a couple of thoughts.
Mhm.
Can Lucy, as a kid, because the digivices can tell at our level can tell what the element is, I would like for Lucy to pull out the digivice and do a scan.
Perfect. You just want to like scan everything and figure out what their elements.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff are.
elements. Yeah, just specifically for elemental advantage.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Then no problem. As you scan and it starts giving you all the usual bunch of information, the gargoyles are predictably called Gargoylemon. The small knights are Pawn Chessmons, and the bigger knight is Skull Knightmon. The gargoyles are light elements, and they're super stage. The Pawn Chessmons are basic, and their element is, what is that actually? Oh, that's so annoying. The element is neutral, so no type advantage or disadvantage either way. And Skull Knightmon's element is Mirage.
Okay, so I want to do this kind of thematically, because if we did the critical evolution, Sakanamon increases in size to a solid. I wanted to say 5 feet, but we're gonna go a little bit bigger,
Nice.
closer to 6 feet.
6 feet, good.
So now you see, you see Rakusamon's tall humanoid shark form. Humanoid body, shark head. Anyway, so as Rakusamon digivolves, Lucy looks at all of this information and she like calls it out to everyone, and she says, guys, light element, if anybody's like super good with that, that'd be useful. I also don't know what the Mirage element is. And she calls it out. And so thematically she's like giving her friends information.
Nice.
I would like to use power transfer to have everybody roll boosted while she's transmitting this information. So it's basically like, listen, buddy, I know you're all like big and strong, but we're gonna do it this way. And Rakusamon, you see this like tall ass shark humanoid thing just go.
Perfect.
And then so everybody is rolling. Sorry, I want to double check this. Rolling.
Also check to it.
Okay, so I imagine everyone's nearby, right? And I
Yeah.
have 4. So I can boost the number of people equal to my maximum amount of signature attack uses, so I can cover everybody.
Come in clutch. That's perfect.
Yeah, and everybody rolls boosted until my next turn on their attack.
That's really good, actually. That is really good. I remember that freaking ability. Another player in my home game. Perfect. So, is that your turn?
I am. Yeah, I guess Lucy did her action by like giving the information, so I'm gonna say it is my turn.
Perfect. It would be the enemy's turn, but because I didn't forget this time, as all of these enemies who like had a bad first round are starting to collect themselves, like the small pawn chessmons, the small little knights are starting to attack. When from like a treetop somewhere, you see like a flash of like yellow stuff as Renamon kind of appears holding a sword. Let's see what he does by how well he rolls.
Hell yeah.
Wait, was Renamon close by? I think
Yeah,
there's, like,
he is close by. He would be close enough to hear it.
Boosted.
Oh, perfection.
Would Renamon also be critical gauge evolved?
Does he also get to go for once?
tempted.
Are we
I'm
remembering him?
tempted. Renamon does have the ability to digivolve, but
remembers.
not this time. Just because
Okay.
I don't want to track it, because I do not know where Renamon's evolved state is. So
He's just a little bit buffer.
he's just a little bit buffer, just a tiny bit. All right, what have we got? We've got by the blade. That's gonna be what we're using here, since it is a sword attack. 1 success, 2 success, 2 boosted, 3 successes, perfect. Rip to that guy. So Renamon jumps out from the
My
shadows.
boyfriend.
He like runs past you like Spencer and winks at you, and then goes over to the pawn chessmon that like you smacked upside the head and just and spins it like the other way. That does and finishes off that one actually as it kind of collapses to the ground. It's like fine, the lights in its eyes are still on, but it's now in like several different pieces on the floor as it's been KO'd. And now finally, as Renamon is in the middle of a speech like, "My blade fights for justice. You cannot escape no matter where you hide." In the middle of a speech, Pawn Chessmon's gonna go. Let's see.
I have a question. Do I know what
Excuse me?
element Renamon is? Just out of curiosity. I know this, right? Like I could have scanned him.
Yeah. You know.
I scanned his vibes.
At this point, you've scanned his vibes. Renamon is the neutral element. He does not naturally have any element he has.
No vibes.
No
I
vibes.
scanned no vibes.
Oh, the vibe came back as a 0. Big fat 0.
He does.
We could have
have-
guessed that.
He
Yeah.
does have a signature attack that does have an element, but he has not used it once because he wanted to smack things. So we have no.
He
idea
used
what
all
element-
his vibes for Riz.
Yes. Why are we like this?
I don't know, Dee Dee. You made them hot.
we play.
This is on you.
We play teenagers and preteens. That's why.
Yeah. Hormones are wild in, you know?
I need everyone to know that during sessions here, we were like, oh, you know, if a Digimon is hot, it's kind of like this Digimon. And Didi was like, fine, I'll put all of them.
It was like, actually, I'm gonna
I'm
change your mind. You're gonna
still-
find more of them hot.
Still waiting for
For
Beelzemon.
that, I'm glad someone remembered.
You know he's
'cause I was
coming.
You know.
You know he's coming.
And Kaiden's gonna die.
And like,
And I
not to put pressure on you, Dee Dee, but the Dragon King better be a hot dragon Digimon, otherwise, like, this has all been for nothing.
It's a lot of pressure.
We're never
Okay, anyways.
we're never gonna get there if we don't beat the crap out of these guys.
True.
Segue closed.
All right. So Ponchesmon is gonna.
People need to know.
So the one Ponchesmon that's still functional is gonna charge at Nico because it can. He tried to attack his buddy. It didn't really work, but you know. So I need you, Nico, to make a reflex test.
Gordon gets me. Right. God, okay. Which dice have not been rolling absolutely dog shit for me? These ones. Reflex.
What did he get? What did he get?
Let me just have a look and see if there's anything I can do to this.
You are boosted. If that helps.
Am I boosted?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Okay, then that's one success.
You could also push the roll.
I could.
Well,
I could
you
push the
push-
roll. I could only roll
Yeah,
3 dice. It doesn't really feel like what. I may as well
Yeah.
just take it.
Or you
Okay.
can add more dice with bond points.
I could, but I'm just gonna take it.
All right.
I'll take it. I don't care.
I believe. Okay. So
This is Bamamon's storyline.
this guy. So this guy kind of charges at you with a shield like right in front of him and just kind of bumps into you essentially.
Listen, my ego's already bruised. Why not add a coccyx to it?
Why not? It does 4 damage as it knocks you backwards. Ponchesmons aren't
Cool.
very strong. That's nothing to a Digimon, but you know it's a lot to a kid.
Yeah, I've still got half my health. It's fine.
You'll be fine. Okay, these are the big ones. One gargoyle is gonna attack Oreamon because the chat. I can't. Gargoylemon's gonna charge at Oreamon, and gonna make an attack with its signature attack. So it's gonna be the dark element. Can. How many dice?
That don't hurt me. It don't do nothing to me.
Who knows? We'll find out. I need you to make a dodge roll, Oreamon, please.
Okay, let me see what Aramon's dodges. Oh, it's the same as Nyamon. Cool. It's 3. That's 3 successes.
3 successes. Very
2
good.
6s and a 5.
2 6s and a 5. Perfect, perfect. Very good, but not good enough. As Oreamon, Oreamon like tries to stop it. She is much bigger.
What do I
than
need?
Gargoyle.
Because I'll do bond points.
Oh really? You need just one more dice, and you'll be totally fine.
I will spend a bond point.
Perfect.
You gotta roll them dice.
Gotta roll them dice.
Let's go.
One more success, a 5.
Perfect. This guy.
Try me.
This guy goes starts firing a bunch of lasers and stuff, and it just doesn't do anything. You see lasers beat scratching Oreamon's arm and smoke coming off it, and it's just not affecting her at all.
And I was given that bond point back by chat. Thanks.
Wow, chat loves you. Second one's going towards the fish. Does it count? No, actually.
Not the fish! Would someone please think of the fish?
Oh no! That is no longer just a fish. That's a shark.
That's a shark, man, shark.
That's a
Man.
man.
Land shark.
No, but I realized, I could be mean. I could attack Spark. Is Spark's element still electricity?
Yep, it is.
Perfect.
It's always electric.
Always electric. This Gargoylemon's not going to attack with its signature attack. It's going to use its regular... Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, it has to summon it first. It has to summon it. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, that's perfect. Then I'm not rolling anything, because the Gargoylemon looks at Spark and lets out a weird, growl. It sounds like multiple animals growling all at the same time, and splits in 2. One version that's the normal Gargoylemon, and the other one that is completely this earthy stone. All of its elements are earth. It is an earth type, and it's gonna take its turn now because it can.
It's bad for me.
It is bad for you. Thankfully,
Yeah, I'm now realizing I should have maybe attacked the rocks as someone with a wind element.
To be fair, only the copy is earth elements. The rest others
Oh,
are
okay.
not. Spark. I need to
Come
make
at
a
me.
dodge test.
I believe in you,
Dodge.
Spark.
A dodge. Speed or tracking?
Speed can apply here. It is made of stone. It's not particularly fast.
Spark is so fast. Oh, we got a cock.
Oh no.
You gotta honor the cock.
Jesus Christ.
Can't.
I got 4 successes, 2 6s.
Nice!
No ones! Yes!
0 ones, baby!
Nailed it.
Even with a type
Nailed it.
advantage, Gargomon cannot harm Spark. Like it makes several swings. The first one just bounces off Spark's armor, and then the second one, Spark just kind of zips out of the way and dodges the attack entirely, as claws like dig into like a tree and like slice it in half.
Yeah, Spark!
Spark's doing
That's
great.
very impressive.
Yeah,
done.
Gargomons are a little angry. They're a little bit of a problem. But now we're at the top of the round.
Nee.
Oh my god, it's Mommymon's turn.
The mommy monster.
Hi, everybody.
Mother mom.
I'm ready to fuck shit up.
Let's go.
So you said that Skull Knightmon is Mirage type?
Yep.
Well, guess what? Way down is a dark element.
Let's go.
You're also
Um,
hella boosted, so
this is gonna.
get wrecked.
That's gonna like.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. So double boosted.
Hell
So-
yeah.
So what happens?
Mhm.
This is what's gonna happen. Arayamon grabs Skull Knightmon by I'm guessing they have a cape wrapped around their neck.
Yep, 100%.
By the cape, lifts them up, teleports up, and instead of just dropping them, does like you know how like Sasuke does like the spin kick down?
Yes.
She's going to do that with I'm going to forego my damage
Mhm.
to stunning strike again.
Man can't win. Man
This bitch don't get a turn. So and this is I'm using heart. This is to protect my friends. The
Mhm.
only reason I'm doing stunning strike. So that'll be 5 die with 2 for way down being rank 2.
Nice.
One for heavy body.
Nice.
Can I also add teleport since I'm using way down?
Nah, you already destroyed this guy. I think you're fine. I don't think you need teleport.
Okay. So let me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 successes.
7
No
successes.
sixes.
No sixes.
Mostly 5s.
Perfect. Man, Skull Knightmon's out here. Like, I remember this move. No!
It's different this time.
That's a lie.
It's
the exact
hotter.
same move.
No, last time I dragged him underwater.
This time we just
And now
spin.
mommy's stepping on him.
No.
Pick him out of here. Gosh, what's your damage? Oh, it's no damage. He's gonna move in his turn.
No damage,
Perfect,
stunning
perfect.
strike. Yep.
That's great.
Incredible.
Kaiden is going to punch the Gargoylemon that went after Spark.
Perfect. That's a good plan. We get some payback out here.
Did we ever say what element my Digimagic was?
I don't think we did. I think I assumed it was fire in the back of my head, but
Okay.
we can decide it right now. What helmet do you think would fit most for Kaiden?
I think dark.
Dark.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think dark, like, because I described it as a black flame.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, you did.
dark,
Mm.
yeah. So that one, that attack is going to be rolled the same way that it was last time. All 9 of my dice,
Nice.
and and we're boosted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes with 3 sixes and no ones.
With 8 successes with 3 sixes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Give me a second. I'm checking.
For a hit. For a punch.
For a punch. I
That's
think the
insane.
the
I like
the
for a
punch
hit,
count,
like as in taking him out. You know?
the punch counter's at like 7 or 8 now. I
At this
think
point.
at least one per
Yes.
episode.
Oh, easily.
Incredible.
That's gonna hurt. Poor guy. As your fist starts to glow, and I mean this guy's like made of rock, but you kind of don't care. You got magic.
No.
you like punch it like in the chest, and cracks start to spread all across its body as it stumbles backwards. It doesn't speak. It just sounds like this like shifting stone and rock and clay. That guy's he's okay, but not for long. He's looking pretty rough. And I think that's your turn.
That is my turn.
That's bad. Skull Nightmon cannot move. My poor boy. Poor boy is staggering around. Nico, you're up.
How many of them are left? Like, are they all still up?
One of the Ponchesmons is down.
One of them's
The
down,
Stone
yeah.
Garglemon is nearly done for. The original Garglemon that cloned it is looking a little bit bad. It sacrifices HP to make those clones, basically.
Interesting. Noted. Do I want to use another signature attack? Why not?
Why not?
I mean, like, while he's down, Dromadaron may as well just put this man out of his misery, right?
The Skull Nightmon?
So, yeah, like, let's just get his ass. So, I'm gonna use power instead of agility this time because he's probably still, like, hovering in the same kind of space that he was.
Yeah, perfect.
And then it's rank 2, and it's Steel Wing. So it's another 2. Yeah, okay. Let's go! And it's boosted, right?
Yeah.
Is everyone
Yeah.
boosted? Okay, cool. Not that it matters, because I didn't roll any 3s. Okay. I rolled 5 successes, 2 of them were 6s.
5 successes.
Hell
2
yeah.
sixes.
And I rolled a 1 to balance the 6s,
Oh, God.
obviously. Obviously.
Perfect.
And again, this is a quick strike. So, oh wait, no. Has he gone yet? Has he had a turn?
No!
Then it means that my attack roll gains a boost, so my 2s count. So actually, I've got 2, 4, 6. I've got 7 successes.
Hey, hey,
How do you remove
hey.
this dude?
You're
Hell
welcome.
yeah.
My poor guy. How do you get rid of him?
How do I get rid of him? I would say
Efficiently.
Run very efficiently. It's like he uses both his wings and the sharp feathers on his tail to like just like whirlwind around him.
Whoa. Oh, that's
Just
Nice.
like
It's a
sharp
blender.
razor whirlwind.
Hell yeah.
And just like cuts off his armor basically, like
Nice.
strips him down to nothing.
Nice. You spin around as a giant Beyblade, and you see Skullmon's spear goes flying. Part of his helmet gets chipped off, and just like as the other Ponchesmons, there's like nothing inside. It's just like a weird shadow. But as he kind of gets launched through the air as in little pieces, He's there like, I'll get you one day.
No, you won't.
And he's
Bye.
as he's getting launched, he like slams into a treetop somewhere, spins even more. That dude's not coming back. That dude's gone.
Sick.
Why they keep
So-
hiring him back, I'll never know.
Right? He's not a
Lorraine-
good employee.
Doraemon's like, he's not very skilled, honestly.
He needs to be canned. Okay. Then, I mean, okay, it didn't work on the guy with armor, but will it work on the guy that's a gargoyle? Who knows? Nico is going to use their steel pipe once more. And I will use like I care to protect them again. And oh, 3 successes, beautiful.
Three
No
successes.
sixes, though.
Okay.
No sixes.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what my lovely gargoyle.
Oh my god, is the critical gauge full again?
Yeah, it's full again.
Yeah.
I have an
What
idea
else can
for
we
it if
use
you
it
want
for?
it.
What else? What
I
else is
have
it
an
there?
idea- I have an idea for it if
Ooh, then
Because
There
there's like
is
4 different
a-
things we can do.
yeah.
Yeah. What else is it that you can do with it other than evolve?
it's you can do a like
There's like a team attack thing you can do with it.
There's a team attack.
Oh yeah,
there's,
combo attack, critical evolution, critical success, and critical threat. Oh, okay.
Use critical threat.
We don't
I
need-
get you. It's fine.
We don't need the critical gauge to do a critical threat. That's just
yeah,
us
but
being
Right.
us.
that okay, but the
Honestly, a
critical
combo attack might be nice.
critical threat is for us to get all of our bond points back, but something really
True.
bad happens. So
Yeah.
we
Which
don't
I feel
need it.
like, do we need? No.
No.
we don't.
No, I need to get rid of strain. I don't really need bond points.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do a combo attack on the remaining bozos.
Maybe that'd be a good plan.
Who knows?
So you swing your baseball bat and it smacks into this gargoyle. Its stone arm like crumbles off completely as you got a nice hit, and it's just there looking at it, it's like stump, like oh, kind of. A little
Like, I feel kind of bad. Like,
yeah,
you know,
That was awesome.
I don't. Yeah.
teeny tiny
Like,
bit.
oh, now he doesn't have an arm.
It roars at you.
How sad.
Spencer. Yeah, Spencer. I believe you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Spark was attacked, but Spark was attacked by I'm sorry, the big bad guy, right?
Skull Nightmon. Yeah,
Skull Nightmon, thank you. And he's not there anymore.
yeah. Currently, who's
So
standing? There's one of the small knights and the 3 gargoyles, basically. The one that's
Yeah.
completely stone is like nearly finished. Like it's one more hit and it's done for. The other 2
Okay.
are all kind of beat up.
are they like next to each other? Are they within 5 feet?
Yeah, the gargoyles are all kind of like, fighting as a unit, as a group.
Okay, cool. Then Spark is going to use his lightning tail signature attack, and because that has explosive.
Nice, perfect.
So he's going to run in again, and yeah, just do his attack. So we always used agility for that one, and then we got a little bit of this, and we got a little bit of that. Okay. That's another popped one. Oh, of course, fantastic.
Perfect, pretty good.
Doesn't matter that I'm boosted. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 successes, but 3 ones.
Ooh, oh my gosh! Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be enough? That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. Oh, jeez, these guys did not look well. Yeah. What's your damage? I know it's like half an explosive, right?
Yeah. So damage is 10, but then it's half to on the main target. So the main target would be the one that you said only needed 1 hit, like the.
Perfect.
Or would I?
Oh no, you should
Then I
probably
have
make
a
the main
step
target.
back.
Make the main target probably like the guys who are
Someone else.
yeah, so that because the guys
Yeah,
who
'cause
put
I
on
don't
one
wanna-
hit will go down no matter what.
Yeah, it actually wouldn't matter if I have a setback, but I didn't know that before I rolled. So I will go for one of the other guys.
Perfect.
So, yeah, he will take half damage, and then everyone within 5 feet will take 1. All enemies within 5 feet will take 1 damage.
Perfect. Da-da-da. So the one of the gargoyles completely crumbles as like Spark like spins around and like whips his tail and lightning lashes out at them all. One of them crumbles, just completely destroyed. The other,
Awesome.
hang on, I gotta check something very quickly. Where are you? Just a moment. Here we go. Ooh, it's not just that. It doesn't just do 1 damage. It deals damage equal to your level. So it's 3 damage to everyone else.
Oh.
That is perfect.
Right. Last time I did this, I was level 1.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Been a
Sorry.
while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been a while.
Okay, so
Been
3.
fun.
3 damage, yeah.
Perfect. Ooh, that's rough, actually. So even the other 2 surviving gargoyles are not looking great anymore. And I think that's Spark's turn. And it's
Yeah.
just you.
Issue.
Yeah. Spencer saw someone taking a swing at Spark, and that made them very upset. And then they also saw someone taking a swing at Renamon. So Spencer is decently upset now, and they're going to ride in on their bike, like screaming, and they want to go for the one that went for Renamon.
Nice.
And absolutely bash them with the shield, with the sword.
Perfect. Make your whatever test.
Yeah. So that's 2 die for reflex, and then we have hardy, and we have an extra one for sword lessons. Oh, that's am I also boosted from
Yes.
Lucy's thing, or
Yes.
is it just?
Yes,
Oh, great.
Well,
Okay,
it's-
that's 4
everyone's boosted.
everyone. Awesome. That's 4 successes, 1 6.
Wait, is your bike your special item?
Yeah.
Oh, then you had like what,
You're
2 more-
technically
2
you
more
can
dice
use
then.
any bond point thing that costs 1 point without using the 1 point for using your special item during
Yeah,
the
you can get a free thing.
For
We've
free?
been doing that this whole time. That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, baby, that's 2 more successes with another 6.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Okay. This actually might KO this dude. This actually might. How many successes is that total?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7
Every
successes.
tabletop player's nightmare. Maths.
Yeah. All right.
2
so-
6s.
and 2 6s. Perfect. So this small knight that's there and it's like that's trying to attack Renamon, it's having a duel. You just rock up to it and just like on rolling, like cycling on your bike, just whack, and it goes flying into pieces. That guy's gone.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
There's only 2 gargoyles
I know
left.
I'm
Hoorah.
a mounted combatant feeder.
Lucy, I think you're up.
Let's absolutely go, baby.
Lucy's gonna look at the kind of battlefield, and then she's gonna shrug because she realizes that none of the elements are like knowing the elements is not particularly helpful to her. So she's just gonna look at Rikusamon and say, go ahead and do your thing, buddy. And Rikusamon is gonna use the aqua guns that are mounted on his fins.
Nice.
And it will do a signature attack That is a rank 2 signature attack. What is it? What is the stat we use for ranged again?
Range attacks usually use your brains. There's a couple exceptions, but generally it's brains.
Brains. Okay. So that's a rank 2. That is a rank 2. And okay. I am gonna choose to use hold on, let me see how this works again. I literally was just reading this. Why am I so bad at paying attention? Okay. I all right. I'm going to spend a bond point to add 2 more dice to this roll.
Hey, all right.
Okay. Am I? Hold on. I want to double check something. Am I also boosted as a result of the power transfer?
I think so. Like it's until the end of your turn,
Okay.
right? So it'd
Well,
probably
it's
boost you.
for 1 turn, so I assume it's till the end of my turn. Hold on. All right. So that is 6 successes, but I would like to do half damage with the water gun and use block break to make the wait. Hold on. How many guys are left? I guess there's only 1 dude left.
There
is
are-
the big guy still up?
There are 2 dudes left. The biggest guy is no longer up. So just 2
Okay.
gargoyles who are there reevaluating
Okay,
their
so
choices.
that's 1. Okay, so it's 6 successes on 1 gargoyle, but I'm only doing half damage, which for Rakusamon is 6, but it's half damage, so it's 3. But it's also vulnerable, which means it has setback to dodge rolls when it is defending.
Okay. That's. Ooh, this is gonna...
So that guy can only be vulnerable once from this attack, so I'll have to hit someone else if I want to do it again.
Okay.
Blue. But yeah, that's it. Block break.
So it's only 3. This guy didn't roll super well on the dodge, so that add. Is that right?
And then Lucy just yells, "Hit him! He's looking kind of sluggish and can't avoid your hits."
Rakusamon's there like, I got you! And starts firing this aqua gun. And it turns out that is actually enough to take out one of those gargoyles. And it's there trying to like block it.
I'm so sad.
Hang on a second.
No. It's enough.
No.
The
This
one
is not
that
enough.
look.
This is not enough.
Okay, it's only 3 damage. Like Rakusamon does do a lot of damage. Rakusamon's just there to be annoying.
He's just there to be annoying. That's true. But no, it's. I was looking at the wrong guy because there's 2 of them. One's real beat up. It would have taken that second guy to like 1 HP though.
No, it was. I'm specifically targeting the other guy.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, it fires a bunch of the aqua bullets, and that Gargomon is still up, but it's like shaking on his feet. They can't like focus properly at all. The hits hurt. That is your lovely fish boy's turn. As he's there, like, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Reloading, puts it. It's weird seeing him reload the gauntlet because it looks like he's putting bubbles inside. Like a bubble generates and goes in. But yes,
It's so cool. It's so cool.
I love this guy. What is that your full turn?
Is there anything Lucy can do? Probably not. I think that is it for Lucy and Rakusamon.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Gargoyles Cargo's the only guys can. Oh, Renamon has a turn. All right, all right. I'm gonna.
Oh my god, get it.
Destroy.
All right, Renamon's gonna
Destructo
actually use
Blade,
magic.
go.
Renamon's never done a signature attack.
Oh my gosh.
It's
He
been a
sees
while.
everyone's
growth.
being cool and feels a little left out. And he's there like, well, I was always good at this one. And like, he like waves his hands, and all of like the leaves, the like loose leaves and blades of grass that are all around start to like hover and float around him, and start like spin and sharpen into like needles. So there's just these like big blue and pink needles in the air as he yells, "Diamond Storm!" And fires a bunch of them at the Gargomon. It's gonna
That's
hurt.
hot.
So Renamon used Pin Needle. Got
Yeah,
it.
pretty much. It is exactly Pin Needle. It is plants, elements, and everything. All right, that's 3 successes. Amazing. Rip to that Gargomon. So the one that wasn't attacked by Rakusamon just gets absolutely shredded. It's not great. As eventually like all these like needles and cuts stab into this guy, and he like falls over down backwards, completely knocked out. Last Gargomon's gonna try and get some revenge, but against who? Against who? Let's attack the fish. It's disoriented, correct?
What's that?
What a phrase.
He's disoriented.
He vulnerable. So
Ooh.
it's that. Wait,
Attacks
hold on.
have
Is that
boost against.
no? It's yeah. So it doesn't affect. It only affects when they're dodging. Vulnerable is
okay.
only when they're dodging.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this.
so you're fine.
So once it's back to player turn, he's gonna have a very, very bad day. Perfect.
I love how I've done so much to these things and they never attack me.
The one guy that did it worked so bad
Funny.
for.
I literally.
They're so scared of you.
You know,
True.
I'm
As
actually
they
gonna-
should be, to be honest.
I'm actually gonna like
Yeah.
roll a dice. Whether this last.
I
one's gonna
don't
attack
know
me.
how I
Lucy
do
is-
it.
Lucy is scared of Kaiden, so if those guys are scared of Kaiden, that makes sense actually.
I'm just an accidental power builder. I'm sorry.
I'll go if it's
Your
odd.
Digimon is the
attack-
size of a mountain.
Yeah.
If it's odd,
Digimon
attacks
is a
fish. If it's
mountain.
even, it's Kaiden. The fish. All right. Please, Rakusamon, make a dodge test.
I'm sorry, fish.
Can I add quick reflexes?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to spend a bond point for 2 extra dice because I don't want any of that smoke. All right. Well, it looks like I am not getting any of that smoke. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 6 successes on my 6 dice with 2 6s and 4 5s.
Well, I guess this guy does nothing. As it tries to go, and like it tries to like take a swing, and Rakusamon like jumps backwards as it like punches into the ground. It tries again, and Rakusamon starts like firing like the ground in front of the sky, like just suppressing fire, just stopping the student's tracks.
Rakusamon does one of those like hand on the forehead things, like, "Nah, bro, can't touch this."
Yes!
And
Yes!
and then Rakusamon also dabs just to taunt this guy.
They're having the time of their life, and like, you can't touch this, bro. You can't touch this.
This fish can dab.
So
Amazing.
Rakusamon's personality is eager. Very confident.
I love that. I love that.
Very just like almost arrogant, but not quite.
Not
Like,
quite.
not quite. Anyway, That's
Back to
fine.
the top. I believe it's Kaiden. This
Yeah.
enemy has, you got like
Oh,
boost on
and
it still
Lucy-
because of Rakusamon.
Lucy yells, "No, it's vulnerable."
Yes,
So
okay.
it has setback.
Oh,
Not-
okay,
it's
got
not
it, got it,
boosted.
got it, got it. Never mind.
But, Lucy just yells, "Hit it while it's vulnerable."
Always. Always. Arayamon's not gonna use a signature move. Arayamon's just going to kick full force this Gargomon.
Punch him into
Like,
the stratosphere.
full on soccer kick to Team Rocket it into
Kaiden
This is-
casts Yeet.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so much because of the setback.
and because it attacked Rakusamon, I'm using Heart because I'm protecting Rakusamon, so that's 5. Heavy Body is 1. And that's it.
It's hilarious because Rakusamon's just dancing, like floating on water and vibing and dabbing, and Derek's like, "Gonna protect the shark," which is the funniest thing to me.
That is. Can I add "Don't Mess with Me" to this to boost it?
Yeah.
Cool. That is that's 4 successes with 2 1s, unfortunately.
Your damage is 10, correct?
My damage is 6.
6. Okay, perfect.
You can let me do 10 if you want.
Oh, those are all.
I finally, we've been playing this game for weeks, and I've finally figured out that my Digimon exists just to be annoying, and it's wonderful.
It's great.
So, as this Gargomon is like trying to like attack Rakusamon and failing, he doesn't notice as Araemon just kind of like power walks over and just soccer ball kicks this guy right up into orbit. Basically, it's just gone, just instantly. He just you see a little sparkle.
And it's funny because she does have like ballerina slippers on her feet, so she like on point kicks.
Oh, that hurts so much. Amazing.
The vibes are so good.
I think that is the. I think that's the last Gargomon, in fact, as all of these enemies have been cleared from the area.
Wow.
The only guys that are like, there's like one Gargomon that's like knocked out on the floor somewhere. There's a Pawn Chessmon that's like partially embedded in a tree. There's bits of Skull Knightmon, but you're not sure where his head is gone, so you can't really talk to him. And even if you found it, it's like super
my God.
unconscious.
Oh my
You're welcome.
Is this what it's like to win?
Again and again and again and again.
And again,
They don't
yeah,
learn.
non-stop.
They don't learn.
Especially this
It's always
guy.
fun to win. It's always fun to win. It doesn't matter how many times we do it, right?
Oh yeah.
So the most conscious guy, I guess, would be one of the Pawn Chessmons as combat's not over, and I need to stop that combat.
So if we're going to talk to them, do you want me to like just revive them enough? Like we can tie them up or something so they can't do anything to us, and then we can talk to them.
Mm.
Just like how you guys did to the Devimon.
Yes! Nico, come on!
Flash,
you know you're down.
flashback to episode what 2?
They were just like, out of my way, guys. This is what I do best.
Do we have-
I got the rope.
You used to. Oh, sweet.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Just like tie him up. Just like tie this poor little tiny creature up, and then like
Oh.
takes that little bat, and
So
just like
what
get
I'd
up.
what I'd like to do is, if Nico's gonna like do the, I'd like to do like a good cop, bad cop with Nico, where obviously Nico's the bad cop, but I would like to use hate is always foolish to boost whatever Nico does, like in terms of any social roles, so that it, yeah, like Also, do our Digimon Digivolve because I would also like Rakusamon to just stand in the background and,
Oh,
and
Kaiden
like
is definitely
me
being
mugging.
menacing in the background.
Yeah, we're still in the same scene.
Yeah, if the
so this-
Digimon is still huge, then like Dramadramon is 22 feet tall. Just like
Just
Arayamon's the size of
looming.
a mountain.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I
just these
love-
two huge hulking creatures behind
And then-
everyone. Like
And
I-
then there's Spark. Well, wait, what's the Digimon
Magnemon?
again?
Il
Elo
Magnemon.
Magnemon.
Magnamon and Rakusamon just vibing, and they're like normal size.
Oh,
They're like regular size Digimon. It's
hold
so
on.
great.
In fact, I gotta get
Ah,
that.
Spark, you're so big now. Wow.
Spark,
He's
who's now
A
like
foot bigger.
Spark, Spark, who's now like big dog territory now, like dives at you, kind of not realizing that he's so big, so he's a lot
Aw.
heavier.
Spencer just laid out on the ground like this is
Yeah.
if this is how I
Yeah.
go, this is how
This
I
is
go.
heaven. Yeah.
You
This is
hear
amazing.
you hear that same like undercurrent, like you have to like pay attention to hear it, where Spark's like, did I do good? I beat him up, all of them, took them all down. I'm the best. You're the best. Everyone's the best. It's so cool. Wow, I'm bigger. Whoa, what's this? Whoa! And now Sparks like gets off you and is like chasing his tail, and you're just hearing like, whoa,
Big-
I'm different. There's metal. Whoa, I'm a knight.
Big
I'm
dog
a
energy.
knight."
Big dog energy.
He's a teenager now.
He's a teenager.
It's so
You did
cute.
so good, Spark. You're so handsome.
He poses dramatically.
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely.
The most perfect boy.
Rakusamon
Yeah.
kind of shuffles over to you, Lucy, and is like, man, all right. So now we all got the same part trick. Dope. All right. Here for this. The vibes are excellent.
Lucy just holds up a fist. Well, he doesn't have a fist, but like
Look
you
at
know,
the fin.
he uses the fin. You know, like
Flap.
then she holds a hand up for a high five.
Perfect.
Hi Finn.
Hi, Finn.
Cute.
Nico kind of wants to do that with Dramadramon, but he's far too big.
Dimension brings up like a.
Like, don't even think about it. Don't think about it. This the size of Nico, and she's just like.
I think Kaiden is also just like
And he just like takes one of the sharp feathers and then just like shakes it like, well done.
This is probably the most extended amount of time that Lucy has been around Rakusamon in
Yes.
like super form. So she seems generally like, I don't know, happier in better spirits just because the calming presence of
Mhm.
her friend, but also like the vibes are different because Rakusamon's personality is bigger and larger than life.
Bigger.
Rakusamon is essentially Lucy's comfort extrovert.
Perfect.
Yeah.
do you guys see how
Charismon is
big...
the one who would go up to the counter and be like, she asked for no pickles.
Yeah.
Rakusamon's also like, my friend and I saw you across the bar and we liked your vibes.
We like your vibes.
I think Kaiden's just like in the background like, do you guys see how big she got?
Ramon does like a twirl, which is a little scary, like cause
Shakes the ground.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
That's kind of cool.
Why, thank you. This is a new look. I think I like the vibes of this one.
I think everyone likes the vibes of this one.
Was that Nico or Taryn?
Both. Both.
Kaiden just like quirks an eyebrow at Nico. Like,
Like, yeah.
So I have a question for the DM.
Mhm.
How long have we been traveling? Because we got attacked midway through travel, right?
Yeah, it's been like 2 days, I'll say.
Okay. Lucy looks around of where they ended up in the midst, like she's checking her Digivice, you know, being a big nerd about it, and she says, We're 2 days out, and we're. How long does Lucy know how long it will take to get there based on looking at the map?
Based on looking at the map, probably like a week, which sucks at a lot.
we've only been traveling. We've been traveling for 2 days, and we're not even close to being there yet. God.
I mean, like, okay, how far can we take advantage of the fact that we have 2 quite large Digimon? Like, how much can we use them before they they turn small again and we can't travel in speed anymore?
So they
I feel like 1 footstep for Arayamon is like half a day's travel.
Would the distance of teleport change because she can see farther?
Possibly, potentially.
That's science.
That's how it works.
We're losing logic right now.
Rakusamon.
Roll for logic.
Lucy just looks up at Rakusamon and says, "You're giving me a piggyback ride."
So, character, you would be able to use them to cover some distance. It would be difficult.
Nice.
Digivolution lasts until the end of the scene, however long a scene is. So essentially, you would have to hope that you do not degenerate back down into like a fledgling stage. And
oh yeah, we have to roll for that, don't we?
They gotta roll for that. Once they do run out of time, that's the thing gotta roll for. So you wouldn't be able to cover the entire distance.
We could survive a fall, surely, from a height. Yeah,
surely
that works.
Maybe.
The size of a mountain?
Well, I was thinking more like I'll just tell Dramon to fly pretty close to the ground.
But
well, it's also like if the distance of teleport is longer, she can teleport us and put us down.
Possibly.
Yeah.
We'll
we can just sit on her feet.
We can stand on her foot.
Yeah.
Then we don't fall so high.
Like
no,
we're children.
We all hold hands and become an ankle bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
So at some point, while all this discussion is going on, the pawn chess pawn that Nico you've like tied up and stuff. It's really interesting because you've tied up like individual bits of the armor away from each other, so it can't just pull himself together again.
Nico definitely has like the head in the helmet at her feet, and when it starts to come round, she is going to smack it with the pipe and hopefully reverberate inside of its metal helmet.
Just kind of go bong, and it makes a lovely like.
You awake?
He's like, stop! Oh,
good morning,
wakey!
It looks around,
oh my God.
And his eyes are just 2 yellow dots in his helmet. As he sees the giant kaiju above him, and then these kids right in front of them. And it's like, oh, we lost. That's not great.
I don't know how you thought this was gonna go for you guys, to be honest.
I mean, I imagine it was gonna be really cool and a lot better than this. We heard that only like 1 or 2 of you could do that Digivolve trick. We were wrong, apparently. So that was bad.
It was last time.
Yeah, that was
Hey,
last time.
This is a learning moment.
A learning moment, yes. On my path to true knighthood, defeat simply makes me stronger. I tap my helmet, but I can't because I can't move my arms. Where are my arms?
Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Nick expects it again.
Eyes, every time they strike the helmet, the eyes also like wobble a little bit before they solidify.
That's funny. Kaiden says that out loud.
Oh. I don't like.
Should I do it again? Should I do it again?
Yeah, do it again.
You guys are kind of mean, just a little bit. I mean, I guess it's kind of deserved. We did.
Yeah,
try
you
to,
attacked
like,
us.
Yeah, we did do that.
Also, we're like 16, 17, of course we're mean.
Yeah.
What?
I'm 11.
What?
I'm 13. I'm arguably the nicest person here.
You're all children.
Arguably, that's Spencer.
It arguably really depends on who you ask, I would say, probably.
Spencer's a bit intense. I don't know whether I would call them like, they are very nice, but they're very intense.
Kaiden just turns and goes, Renamon, wouldn't you say that Spencer's the nicest one?
Renamon like
Don't ask him that. He's compromised.
Renamon's like I don't think I'm allowed to answer that, am I? Oh.
You're allowed
That's
to answer it.
very-
I'm allowing you to
Spencer turns
answer.
around and walks away.
See, now you made them upset because you didn't answer.
No!
Hey.
wait, Spencer, come back.
Lucy. No, Lucy was trying to make a joke when she said that.
Yeah.
She's
No, I
actually
know.
not. It was just she was trying to get a reaction out of her friends, but also she,
It just
To play the good
escalated.
cop to the bad cop, yeah.
yeah. And then she looks at Nico, who they were hitting the helmet, and just says, "Yeah, you know what? That is really funny."
I'll do it again, and I would do it again.
I mean,
Ponchos-
I'm not the boss of you. You can do whatever you want. And
Ponchos was like,
Lucy,
"No, wait,
makes
we
the
don't need
show
to."
of walking away.
Ponchos was like, "Wait, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. I see we have."
Oh, you gonna tell us something useful?
I
Yeah?
mean, I can try. I'm just a mere squire. I'm 19. Did you know that? This is my first real job. I'm really excited.
Do I believe this guy? I'd like to vibe check this guy.
You can easily.
Does he
vibe-
actually know anything? Does
You
he
can
actually
make.
know anything? Like I want to do a what was it? Spirit test?
Spirit
Or
seems
vibe
pretty
check?
good for this.
Friendly face.
Friendly face. Yeah, you're very trustworthy.
I'm not.
Calming presence.
Yeah. That calm presence definitely applies here because he really needs it.
Am
Kaiju.
I boosted for hate is always foolish?
Yeah, because you specifically said you were setting up the good cop, bad cop thing in advance. So yeah,
I did.
this is gonna be a good roll. My poor pawn chessman.
He deserves it. Don't.
I like how Didi's always like at the start, he's like, they're like, I'm here to, bully my players. And then during the session, they're just like, yeah, you can roll 12 die. Yeah, absolutely.
can roll-
Of course, go ahead.
We just lay down Uno
I
reverse card after Uno
I
reverse
make
card.
a face every
Eight.
time Didi says that.
8 successes with 4 sixes.
8 successes. All right, so
Want to be
looking-
triple boosted?
No, I was only boosted once. They were mostly 5s and 6s and a 3.
amazing. So you're
Cool as
looking
hell.
at the pawn chessmon, or rather their helmet. Just from kind of like how they're acting, how they're talking, it doesn't seem like they're super high ranking necessarily. So they wouldn't have this is the whole master plan. But they were part of elite is a strong word. I don't think that Skull Knightmon was given any serious responsibility. But they probably have some decent this is the immediate stuff that's happening right now knowledge. Probably.
Yeah, so the vibe is they're like interns. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
mistreated
Rip.
interns.
The unpaid interns, yeah.
Unpaid intern. That's exactly the vibe. They're
Okay.
this is a big opportunity to work with Skull Knightmon, especially after he digivolved. He was a bit.
I don't think he's gonna write you a good reference.
no.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you're right.
A guy like that doesn't really care about the little guy.
I mean,
No.
he can be kind of rough, but he wants us all to be the best knights possible, right?
You can
That's-
be the
That's
best.
called gaslighting.
You can be the best you possible without that guy. In fact, if you help us, that'll make you an even better version of who you are now.
Really?
What?
Wait, hold on. I feel like I should go
And
back
hey,
to that gaslighting thing. But really?
Spencer over there, he's a full blown they're a full blown knight. They could knight you.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Spencer would have walked over and they will go, Ponchesmon, do you want to be a knight or do you want to be powerful?
Punch us
What's your
one.
goal here?
Their eyes start shaking, and you realize it's because they're tearing up a little bit. It's I want to be a
Oh no,
knight.
that's what I mean.
I want to be a knight.
Because being a knight is about honor and protection. It's It's not about aligning yourself with power. It's not about trying to get power for yourself.
You're right, but it's like I joined because I wanted to like fix things and make the world better, but then we were going around and like taking things from other people, and it didn't feel good. But
No.
but with Skull Knight, like conquest is what makes a knight popular. I heard that the humans had powerful things like crusaders and stuff too. We were like that, but that sounded bad.
Knights aren't crusaders.
Oh
And
yeah,
also
they're two
don't
different things.
use humans as an
Yeah.
example for doing what's
Good.
good.
Oh,
And
yeah,
also, that was a
yeah.
really, really long time ago. We don't really have those kind of ideals in the human world anymore.
Well,
Well,
we don't.
We don't.
Us. We us. Group. We don't.
Group.
We us this group. We.
We us group. We don't.
like that.
It's
So-
the royal. It's the royal we.
The royal we.
One just once, like, okay.
The royal humanity.
Timestamp.
doesn't.
Timestamp.
Right here.
2:04.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
So Pontius
Listen,
is like, oh, sorry.
You
continue.
know, you can make mistakes every day, but no, I'm so sorry, I'm talking through you. I didn't mean that. But you can make a new decision at any moment. You could choose to become a real actual knight right now, but you gotta walk a different path, buddy.
He thinks
You want a
They- they-
granola bar?
they think really
They're all
deeply for a
gone.
bit. You see, like their eyes, like just become like the egg timer loading symbol, and it's like rotating, processing things,
Oh, cute.
and then eventually it go back to being eyes, and it's like, okay, well, what are you trying to do? You're trying to like go home. That's like what I heard, right? I mean, Skull Knightmon said you're trying to like destabilize the entire digital world. I don't know if that's true. Maybe that's a good thing, actually, looking at what we've been doing.
We're trying to figure out who's doing the right thing, or if anybody's doing the right thing, and to correct it.
Okay,
Yeah.
then
Not that we're saying that we're the be all end all of passing judgment upon the digital world, but I
No.
kind of feel like that's been given to us as a responsibility.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try our best, but keep in mind we are teenagers.
We're also not from here, so that's kind of like
Yeah.
problematic, you know? We don't want to
Yeah.
It feels a little bit
colonizers in the
colonialism,
digital
yeah.
world.
Yeah, but
It was
also
kind of
like,
bad, but
okay.
But
But
also,
we're
like,
trying our best.
we're
Yeah.
seeing that both sides aren't making good choices.
Yeah.
That checks.
We're trying to help. We can't
We're
make the
trying to make
decisions.
Good choices.
Well,
It's really hard to make good choices, but I think a good starting place is to look anytime you're somewhere, look at who has the least power and align yourself with them.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That all sounds like it makes sense. And you're all right. You are all like from far from here, so it's probably very important that like us Digimon are also like guiding you and helping you and making sure you see how things work, right? Okay, then I've decided. Oh, it's weird not being able to move my arm. You see, like Ponchesmon's arm distance is trying to salute, and they
I
can't.
have a question.
Uh-huh.
From my extremely successful vibe check, do I get the sense that untying this guy would be a good idea?
From your extremely successful vibe check, it seems that it seems fine. It doesn't seem like they're going to run away or try to
Eh,
backstab anyone. They seem to.
at the very
be
least, we need to give him his arm back because I
At
want to see
least.
this salute. This just feels
okay,
mean. This just feels really mean now.
Yeah. Lucy looks at Nico and says, "You satisfied with the results of this conversation? And are you willing to untie this guy? Because you did a lot of these fancy knots, and I don't know what the heck you did to keep this guy tied up."
Actually, yeah, Nico. your
Years
knot work
and
is
years
really-
of going to summer camp and learning every single
Yeah.
type of knot that they can
I-
possibly teach you.
I never paid attention to that. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, it's kind of useful. This is the first time I've really used that skill, and you know what? It worked. It was useful. Nico will go to untie the various different parts, and it is literally just like one of those intricate ties where you pull one correct part of it and it all just like disentangles.
That's
But before she does, she will give him a very soft final like whack to the head, just to be like, you know, like, you know, we're being nice. That was like a friendly bullying bonk on the head, and then she'll untie the rest of him.
perfect.
Lucy's trying hard not to giggle loudly, but at this point, she is also now kind of like super into it because it's funny.
You know, if you
It's a
want
great
to be
noise.
a knight, if you want to be a knight and possibly a good swordsman, we know some people that could train you.
We could send him back to the village.
Yeah.
Pawn Chessmon's eyes become stars as their
It'll be
bodies-
really
can't
hard
see them.
training,
That's
Mm.
okay. That's okay. I'm good at
like
hard training.
really hard training.
I'm very good at hard training. Skull Knightmon gets really angry and like is super rough on us when like he's having a bad day. So I'm used to dealing with everything. Yeah.
No, not like that. Just like, well, maybe a little like that, but not as angry.
Oh,
And
okay,
not
that's
as
good.
like, not as like towards you, just wanting you to be better.
Okay, I can do that. And their arms and legs magnetize together, and he does a little salute. It's like, okay then. Then it's very important that I continue my nightly journey, and also that I have to help you all because, seeing as I'm a, well, I don't know if I still have a job, but you know, as a former representative of the Yggdrasil army, it's important that you have all the information that's available to make the correct decision. What do I know? What do I know? And they start like pacing back and forth, trying to like think about what they can tell people reasonably. It's like, oh, okay. The immediate things first. There are like other like scouting parties that are trying to hunt you down. So you should probably get out of here soon. They're pretty far from here, so you don't have to worry too much. But they're there. My boss's boss, the higher up boss. You know, everyone's been like calling her Yggdrasil because they think that they're still Yggdrasil, and like that's. I mean, I don't know the specifics. There was a lot of talking in a conversation I was not meant to listen in on, but I did because I was getting a sandwich, and then everyone entered the room, and I was scared, so I hid, so I heard all this stuff. Anyway, Lady Eniac, that's who's in charge right now. Kind of, sort of, it's weird. Apparently she thinks it's very important that you all gain strength. I don't know what that's about. That seemed to make our whole operation really bad, but that might be something to look out for in the future. I don't know. Did they try to talk to you or anything? Has she like communicate with you? Do you know anything?
No. I mean, we
No,
bullied
but
Slash and
Slash was really hoping we would join up.
Oh, Slash! You met Slash?
We had a conversation with Slash.
I mean, I'm not enjoying the hot like stars in this guy's eyes about Slash. Like, let's cut that
Listen,
at the bud
buddy.
right now. No.
buddy.
Wait,
Slash.
guys, can we not bring all of that into this conversation, please?
Sorry.
Please continue. What were you saying?
Right. Okay. So, Lady Eniac has been trying to monitor you and seems to want you to get as strong as possible. She said something about Baalmon. It seems that they're trying. She is trying to figure out how those fake crests work. You know, the weird counterfeit items that he's been distributing around digital world, making this weird corrupted merch. Yeah, okay, we're on the same page. Perfect.
So she hasn't figured that out yet?
I don't think it's necessarily that she hasn't figured it out. I think it's more that she's trying to find a different application of that tech. I don't know.
You mean in a way that doesn't corrupt the crests, maybe? And if we're dealing with some level of corruption with these crests, you need to give us a heads up. If she's trying to mess with
I don't
in a
think
different way.
I don't think she can mess with your crests individually. I think that's like really specific. Eniac is extremely powerful, but she doesn't understand a lot of the old powers and tech that exists here. So, crests, the Digi-Eggs, the armor, Digivolution, that's beyond her. But the thing is, she was saying that okay, so how I understand those crests work is that you have a positive emotion, right? So let's say courage. Uh, and if you were to somehow get your hands on a crest of courage, it is using that to fuel itself and to fuel your Digimon and all that kind of stuff.
Don't we have one of those? And she looks at the rest of the group.
Wow, you do?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Beep.
Yeah.
My crest is in my hand.
I actually, I
Digimon
think
crest.
I'm.
Specifically,
No, we have the
We have the
Specifically
crest of courage. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Nico's carrying all of the crests that none of us use.
Yeah, this-
Nico's just like this.
Probably.
Yeah,
Like
they're
this.
wrapped up. Yeah,
They're
I
wrapped
think
up in a little.
we have
We have
2 that we
courage.
don't use. I think.
Yeah, I can't remember what the other
Are
one
there-
is.
What was the other one? I don't remember. Anyway, right. So, Crest of Courage. So far we have a corrupted one. What does the lady think she's going to do with these corrupted crests to repurpose them?
Well, she's less trying to repurpose them and more trying to figure out how they use their energy. So the way those corrupted crests work, if the original ones, the purified ones, like the ones that you seem to have, just use your emotion and resonate with that, and then grant power. It doesn't hurt. It might be a little tiring, but it's like fine. The corrupted ones, I think they're called. I don't remember the term for it, but essentially it's inverting it and draining that emotion out of you to create that power. Eniac was trying to figure out how to master that drain ability.
That's not the way to go. And Lucy just looks disapprovingly at not at the person sharing the info, but just like the concept that he's sharing.
Yeah, it's kind of bad. I think it's. I mean, I assumed originally it was because like all those corrupted crests are pretty bad news, but they do make Digimon really powerful, and we have a hard time stopping or defeating Digimon that have digivolved using them. I thought that she was trying to figure this out to try and shut it down, but after that conversation, I think she's trying to figure out how to direct that at you all. So that's probably something to look out for. Eniac doesn't really like harming people or killing them or anything like that, and will try to depower people if she can.
So what's her end game if she's trying to direct it at us?
It's all high level stuff. I was told a big speech about the Millennium Kingdom or whatever, making 1,000-year paradise or something. I don't know. I don't fully get it. But the short story is that.
Okay.
Oh, how would I describe this? Out of character, how would I describe this? Because Pawn
I have a
Chessmon is a
question.
Digimon.
Would I have read something about the Millennium Kingdom at the library?
Yeah, you've definitely read stuff on this, and I will get to it in a bit because
Okay.
you
Yeah.
will understand
No.
what Pawn Chessmon's talking about. Because Pawn Chessmon is going to explain concepts about the human world, but he doesn't. They don't know about the human world. They struggle. So they start
Yeah.
explaining that. Okay, so all things fundamentally at a fundamental level are made up of binary, little bits of energy that are static, ones, zeros, on and off state, forward, backward state, that kind of thing. That doesn't
Sure.
make the thing that they're made up of, that they make up binary. No Digimon truly is, but the fundamental bits of matter are like that.
Mhm.
Eniac wants to try and take that and overlay it onto a different state of matter, is from what I understand. I don't really understand how human world stuff works, but from what I understand, instead of being binary, it's just molecules. I don't get it. But if you can combine the two together, then you can end up creating a world you can shape to your whim, I guess. I don't fully get the specifics though, or why you would want to do that. Lucy. with all the books that you've read and you're reading about this 1,000-year kingdom or whatever, and
Mhm.
what this pawn chess mod trying to talk about, it sounds like Eniac's goal is to try and take the digital world and the human world and combine them together into one big super world, effectively. There is a lot of theory on why this is a horrible, horrible, horrible idea. Like nothing good can come from this.
Yeah.
Essentially, you would all the theories that if you were to try to do this would destroy both worlds in the process. But if you were to somehow pull it off, all the raw energy would be something totally different. It wouldn't be atoms and molecules, and it wouldn't be data and code. It would be something else, like raw spirit energy. Uh, you don't.
Lucy looks
Yeah.
horrified. Like, from the outside perspective, like her friends just see her, like the wheels are turning in her eyes, and she looks horrified at what this pawn chessmon is like sharing. And she looks at her friends and she says, they want to combine the digital world and the human world.
Oh. Oh. I thought she was just gonna take matter from the human world and bring it here.
Oh, no, no, no. I've done some reading. It is much higher level than that. And then Lucy, how does the Dragon King connect to this?
So,
Is he like homies with Lady Eniac?
no, the absolute enemies. so,
Okay.
so as soon as effectively with all of this and the reading it done, as soon as Eniac started her plan, disguised as Yggdrassil, the World Tree, the ruler of the digital world, the Dragon King saw that shit going down and was like, "Fuck that," and split the digital world into pieces. To carry out this plan that ENIAC has needs all of the digital world's bits and pieces to be connected together somehow. Whether you physically combine them or get all the resources and combine them via generators and cables, you need the world to be united. The Dragon King split it so that wouldn't happen. With the downside being that everyone is kind of on their own. If you get taken over by like Yggdrasil forces, you're just shit out of luck. Rip. Good luck, bro. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Lucy is starting to get like this very big picture of what everyone's like, what we're working against. And she kind of just shares this information with everybody. Exposition, exposition, exposition. Um, um, and she says, "I think we're on the right track, seeking out the Dragon King." End of exposition.
Pawn Chessmon kind of like after you like explain that you did some reading and how what's really going down, looks a little concerned as they're there like, well, that feels weird. ENIAC wanted to make a peaceful world, and I mean, I guess if you destroy the world and build a new one, that like achieves the goal. But I didn't think that was the way that she wanted to do that. She really likes all of us and tries to look out for us and keep us safe and protect us. Why would she want to destroy us to make a world that doesn't have us?
It seems to me like she needs power
But
to maybe fuel parts of her plan or something, right? Because she wanted us to become more powerful, and then she's also been encouraging Digimon to get more powerful using the crests. So maybe there's like power needed to sort of fuel the
Pawn
like the
Chessmon.
combining of the worlds or something. Like we're being primed to be a sacrifice, maybe.
Oh, that'd be really bad. That makes sense.
Pretty bad.
Though. Humans. I don't know. You probably don't feel like it, but humans are like really strong. Like really, really, really strong. Like
I feel pretty strong, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
good. You should feel strong because you all beat me up and it
Yeah.
was really scary. But
Yeah.
humans, if a Digimon finds a way to extract that kind of energy from a human, they get a lot of power. It's why your Digimon why all of them can do that trick where they power up like that and Digivolve. Skull Knightmon couldn't do that. He had to get so angry and enraged after defeat that he did, I guess. But he's been like a knight a squire, for like 50 years. That's all that experience and training put together. He was already gonna Digivolve. Most of us never get past basic or super stage.
So do we think maybe that could be it?
Maybe. That's so bad though. You're kids. Why she wanna? She can't. She could just ask, right? She can't like turn you into batteries. That's wrong.
Yeah, people do wrong stuff all the time.
Okay. Well then. I don't think I don't feel good about trying to like help the Dragon King either. But I think it's important to see all this through and find some way to talk to or stop Eniac if you have to. I don't think she'll listen to little old me.
You're gonna go train, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go train you. Who is it that you said could like train me to be stronger?
Here's a little note so that they know that you're coming from us.
Good.
They take the note and like do like a very like posh salute, straighten up, like, okay, I'll go and I'll try and like, I don't know what I could warn the people there about things. I don't know what they would do about it, but I can try, and I'll try and help you all somehow. I can't do much. I'm not very strong or influential, but I promise I'll do something. Okay?
Strength in numbers.
Yeah, that's good. Exactly. Stat, strength in numbers. That's why us pawn chessmen are so, like, we're not very strong on our own, but together we're like we're a whole thing, you know? On our own we're just individual and small and expendable, but together we're a force.
There you go.
Well,
They
off you go.
they do a little twirl and start to like march off, kind of. They start marching for a bit, stop, twirl around, march back. Do you have like directions? I can scribble a map on the back or something.
Nico will show them the map that's on the Digivice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And like, I'm assuming it has like a line of where we've been going.
Yeah.
So he can just like take a little copy.
They scribble with surprisingly a very good like artistic hand. Like it's just a sketch, but the map looks really like accurate. And then they salute again, turn on the heel, and start marching off in the distance back towards the lesbian fox moms.
Cool.
All right. Ankle bracelet time.
Ankle bracelet time.
Ankle bracelet time.
Are we taking
Lucy?
a break?
Oh, yeah.
Very important. Yes. Let's take like a good 5-minute break here. 10-minute break, something like that. We've been going for a while.
Right.
I was going to mention it earlier, but I was like trying not to interrupt. But yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I was meant to mention it like 20 minutes earlier, and then I got into scene and forgot.
It's great. It's a good point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucy is just gonna look at the whole like ankle bracelet idea and just shake her head and ask Rikusamon to give her a piggyback ride.
Perfect. You can get a piggyback ride on Rakusamon. Dromedramon is also kind of very massive, and of course you can all hang out on Araemon, wherever, whether she carries you in her palm or on her foot, whatever.
Nico's 100% gonna dangle from Dromedramon's foot.
Perfect.
Like, she's gonna perch like right up against his ankle and just pray that she doesn't fall off.
Amazing. And here's where we'll take our break, and and we'll return very soon. See you all in a bit.
Digimon. Digimon.
Digital monsters. Okay, we're here.
Wanna be the very,
Very
best. No.
best.
No one
Wrong
ever
anime.
was.
Wrong show, you
Hey,
guys.
wrong digital monsters. Wrong digital monsters.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
but it
Outta
feels so
here.
good to be wrong. Sorry, let's go.
That's about many things. There's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
So we return, right? As our chosen children are trying to cover some ground. At least now
Got
while
it.
they still can before the Digimon eventually run out of juice. So it's an interesting thing. So trying to remember the names again. Dramajamon?
Yeah, Dramatormon.
So Dramajamon and Rakusamon kind of just woof, they start dashing. Rakusamon on the ground, Dramajamon from the skies. Oreamon kind of chills because she's like calculating, okay, how far do I have to teleport? Alright, I got this kind of thing. Spark and Spencer, I imagine you're hanging out on Oreamon's like foot as well, or in her hands.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll
Yeah,
have
she's-
asked Renamon to join us as well.
Of course, of course. Renamon kind of
Honestly, because it's faster, I feel like Dramatormon's probably picked up Kisamon and Lucy and is like carrying them in a claw.
and like a big claw. Like, I got
Nice.
you too.
Yeah.
Lucy takes a nap on Rakosamon's back, like like
oh, I
piggyback.
love that.
She refuses. She refuses to like try to hang on to the super giant guys just because she's like afraid of falling off. But she's just
Yeah, I
like,
personally wouldn't trust him either. So
that
I
is
just
so. Spark is kind of like almost leaning just a little bit too far off the foot, kind of like as like Oraemon's like slowly walking first before he's like getting into things. So he's just like enjoying the breeze. His tongue is hanging out. You know that thing where dogs like stick their head out the car window and it
Out
just
of the car window! Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Amazing.
Oraemon finally is like, okay, I think I got it. I can't get us the whole way there, but I can get us a good distance. And she like takes a step, and how did it look at this point? I'm gonna be cool here. She takes like a step forward, and like a portal of lava kind of appears as she steps through it, and it appears on the other side somewhere, and she like steps normally and carries on. Dramajamon, who's been flying up the whole time, is like, look, I'm so much faster than everyone. Check this out. Before seeing her teleport right in front of him, he's like, damn it! Damn it! Every time! Always!
oh, so close. And yet so far.
We're just chilling, lounging on the foot.
Yeah, Dramatormon's been working really hard to get us this far.
Yeah.
And all Oraemon had to do was just take a step.
Single step. He's so
Kaiden's
mad.
just waving.
Hi!
That's
It's
sort
okay,
of
we'll get him next time, buddy.
next time. You know what? I'm fast in teleportation. Watch, I can beat him. And that kind of becomes a thing where he like picks up speed. So Raemon just like takes a step, teleports, and Dramajamon is kind of more or less moving at the same speed just by flying. It's really impressive, actually, if not a little terrifying.
Yeah, it's like neither like I can't see. The wind is really strong in my eyes. It's just like, where are we? What's happening? Yeah, the G forces alone from this.
But eventually,
We're just like eating a snack.
Yeah, just like.
Kaiden's eating all of the
Whiplash.
granola bars that were given to him.
Kaiden's
Finally.
binging on granola bars.
Yeah.
He's literally sitting on her shoulder.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
that's
I love
cute.
that.
Hell yeah.
Some Steven
Eventually,
Universe
it's-
energy up in here.
Sorry.
I said some Steven Universe energy up in here.
For real,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
humming. She's humming like, and giant woman.
We are on the internet.
But eventually,
Oh no, is it just a meme?
just a-
Is this just a meme?
somewhere they've heard it, somewhere. But eventually, she says, I think that's all for my energy reserves. I'm going to put you all down so that you don't
Yay.
get hurt. And she slowly kind of like takes you off her shoulder and puts you gently down. The rest can kind of like hop off from the ankle bracelet on her foot. As I'm going to need Spark and Oreamon to make hearts tests to see how far down they digivolve.
Just
Cool.
do the rest
Based
of us
on the
do too?
current,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
based on
you
their
just put-
current.
Based on current stats or their basic stats?
Based on current stats, I think. I'm
Okay.
gonna double check
That's
that.
unfortunate.
Oh, you only called the two of them out and not.
Yeah, something different can happen to you too. But you two, yes, as well. Dramajamon and and
Rakuzumon.
Rakusamon also make the hearts tests.
Okay, cool.
That doesn't feel good.
Don't worry
I
about
don't like the look on either of their faces.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Now, what's the threshold again? Da-da-da-da-da.
But it's high.
I cannot use any of these things.
Where is it? It'll be under. Okay, devolution. Okay, so the difficulty's not too high. It's a difficulty of 3, so you should be fine.
I have 3 dice to roll for this.
Oh, well, this is gonna be great. What is happening?
Yeah, I have a 3, and then of course a 6 and a 1.
3, 6, 1. Okay, so 1 success. What did
One
Raymon
success.
get?
Oh no.
2. Oh, great! So we
Two?
got 2 fledglings. That's great. Dramajamon and Rakusamon.
They're
Twos?
both sixes.
Are everyone? Is every-
I rolled a 3 and a 6 though.
3 and a 6. Okay.
In a startling turn of
Four.
events, guys.
4 and a 6. Not
You made
3.
it?
In a startling turn of events, I rolled 2 5s and a 6.
Ah,
I
look
rolled
at
a
you!
I rolled a 4 and a 6.
4 and a
Sorry,
6.
my
Okay,
bad.
Okay,
Look
4
at
and a 6, 2,
you.
5, 6. Okay, alright, this is great. This is fantastic. I'm
yeah.
loving this.
Baalmon's the only one who's still up.
Yep.
Oh, you guys
Incredible.
get to see my fledgling form. now.
Yes!
Yes!
do. So,
And Spark. What's Spark? What's gonna happen to Spark?
what is gonna happen? to
I rolled
Spark? We'll
5
find out.
dice, by the way.
Oh, and
Oh,
they
damn.
still. Oh, that's so rough.
I only rolled 3 dice. So
So this is what happens. Jamajamon's feeling pretty good. He's flying around. He's doing great. He does not give you the heads up that he's devolving because he doesn't realize he's devolving because he normally doesn't notice when it happens. So everything's going good. And then suddenly you're like covered in light, and then suddenly you're all kind of falling, which isn't super great. As a
Bamimon can fly though, so
Bamimon
can he
can
carry
fly.
me down?
Bamimon can fly and can carry you. Meanwhile, before
Sorry, Lucy.
Raymon degenerates,
God
Array-
damn it, am I falling?
you're falling. Raymon can catch you without too much difficulty.
Wait, hold on. I have a question.
Yeah,
So Rakuzumon also devolves
yeah,
while I'm like on his back.
Rip.
yeah. So it kind of goes
Are
from
you
you
gonna
being on
squish
his
him?
back to you kind of carrying him.
Well,
Is he all the way back
He's
to
all the way back
to Chisamon?
Yeah, he won't be that
Or-
way for too long. He won't be Chisamon for too long because there was a 6, but he is currently Chisamon in your arms.
God damn it, I'm so exhausted. We've only been traveling for 2 days and we're not there yet.
Raymond catches y'all in the fall, puts you down gently as she also gets engulfed in like water and darkness. And please describe your fledgling to us.
Yeah, so out of the water and darkness, it starts to turn into flowers and leaves as there's this little flower girl with a flower face and a bush shroud that's about 2 feet tall standing there. And this is Nymphomon.
Oh,
Aw, she's
Aw.
so cute.
that
It's
is
so cute.
adorable. And she's got like the biggest smile on her face as she kind of like goes to Yukai and like, puppies.
Puppies.
And she's completely like red. The coloration of the bush and the flower are red for her.
I love that.
So cute.
Kaiden will pick her up.
And Spark.
Oh
Does-
yeah.
Spark just turned into like a puppy, like a proper tiny puppy.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask because, like, I did a little Google and I saw that all the fledglings are like little blobs.
Yeah.
Can he not be a blob? I
He does
don't
not
like
have to be
him
a
as a
blob.
blob.
He can just
I
become
don't
like
know to be a
In
blob.
that case, I think, yeah, you just like see the light and you see it like shrink, and then you just see a towel on the ground, and all of a sudden the towel starts to like move a little bit, and Spencer will lift it up, and there's just the tiniest little puppy. Like then his nose has become pink again,
oh,
you know, and like the blue eyes.
It's like oh, what is the fledgling form of
Oh,
Gatomon?
Palmon.
Salmon.
Palmon, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
cute,
yeah.
Tiny puppy.
Little puppy.
Okay, yeah, just like a tiny puppy.
Oh my gosh. I have to show Casey what Salmon looks like.
Please do it. Please do it. It's adorable.
I think
Yeah.
they'll
Like,
like
it's
for me.
such a cute little puppy. Aww.
They do.
And then I think
Yeah.
Spencer. So she's going, oh my god, Spark, are you okay?
Spark.
See if we can still. I feel like Spencer has always understood Spark, so we're,
Yes.
like we'll be okay. Anyways.
Always. As Spark barks, like in a very high pitched, like puppy bark, licks your face. He seems to be perfectly
baby.
fine.
Okay.
If slightly uncoordinated due to being a puppy again.
Oh, that's precious. Salmon. Oh, that's very cute. Yeah, kind of like that. So then I
Perfect.
think, you know, puppies aren't supposed to walk too much. So Spencer's going to grab the fabric that they use to make the katana top when they go swimming. And I'm going to make a little, like, carrying thing.
Like a little
and I'll
papoose?
just, yeah.
I
And
love
I'll just,
that.
like, carry Spark right here.
I love that.
And
so
Spark is a
cute.
statamon as a
Statamon.
fledgling.
Perfect.
Aww.
Bambimon slowly lowers you to the ground, Nico. I imagine you're like holding on to like his legs or something.
Yeah.
He struggles to get back to the ground.
And you know what? He deserves to struggle for giving no warning whatsoever.
But he's the only one. He's the only one that's basic, though, right?
Yep.
Everyone else
Yep.
works
Yeah.
on fledgling. Amazing. Babybon is
I-
winning, but he doesn't know he's winning.
Winning, yeah. He's somehow really ahead of the game, but he has no idea that he's winning.
You seem to be having trouble up there, Bambimon.
Yeah, you know, so it's not great. I mean, no, I'm never having trouble. This is great. I'm totally fine. It's all part of my plan. Right, yeah.
You're so annoying, God bless.
Okay.
No,
And-
Digimon kind of like,
We
no,
still
he's definitely having trouble. Just a little bit.
we still have our harm, right? Exhausted. We're still like
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's still there. You can probably.
Yeah, because we haven't like rest and recovered yet, have we? Really?
I don't have
I know we've been
harm.
traveling for 2 days, but
Lucy is very cranky right now, and because she is like the first aider type, she's like, something doesn't feel good, and I need to fix it. Can we like set up camp somewhere?
Yeah, I think we should. We
Yeah.
covered more distance than we thought we would, right? So we can have a little rest now.
yeah, like how close are we now?
you're like a day away. Like you can like rest,
Oh,
sleep,
perfect.
whatever you want to do, and you'll get there within like a couple hours, and you're just fine.
What do you think,
Sick.
Gavin?
I agree.
Okay.
Because I have my first aid kit.
Oh yeah, I see what you're trying to
It's my special item.
do.
Would that help if I were trying to do a rest action of trying to fix a bond strain?
Yes. I'm gonna straight up say if you do any kind of rest action right now to like fix bond strain or whatever it is you do that has a roll, because you got your first aid kit and it's your special item, it would get boost. Somehow.
Sweet. It's just the 1d6, right, to try to fix bond strain?
Yeah, it's really rough. I feel
I
like
think
that's harsh. But yeah, it's 1d6.
I feel like Lucy is just gonna take Chisamon and like cuddle them and like sit against a tree or wherever. Are we in a forest area?
I'm throwing so many forests at y'all. It's always forests.
It's always forest.
Always forests.
Give
I'm
me
gonna
someplace
say
with water, man.
yeah, it's gotta be someplace with water. I'm gonna say it's like a at this point like a
Oasis.
yeah, an oasis. Actually, that's perfect because I mean we're approaching Dragon King, so it's gotta be a desert somewhere.
Yeah.
So currently you're in like a lovely chill oasis in the middle of a desert. There's like a big spring, and like a bunch of trees.
Hot,
and,
like a hot spring.
yeah, like a hot spring. It's a chill
Just-
spot.
Parks herself against a rock and just says, Chisamon, we're taking a nap. Tired.
Nap sounds.
I would like
good.
to. Okay, it's not the bond strain that I want to fix. Actually, it's the harm.
Sure. If anyone
Wanna
else
do
does
one
want to
of
fix a
the-
bond stream, they'll stop bond because you're here. But yes,
Which one is it? Recuperate? No, address harm. How do we want to? It's difficult rating of 1 plus the harm severity.
yeah. So it should only be 2.
And then it's boosted because of my first aid kit as a special item.
Yeah.
Can I add? Oh, I don't have it. I don't have it yet. Can I add my first aid talent?
Sure. That seems solid.
Okay. Ah. It's 2 successes and they're both 6s.
Perfect. As you kind of like are cuddling and making sure that everything is like okay, you can easily remove that harm because you have your problem.
Okay.
You
Perfect.
you never
That's what I
ever
wanna
want
do.
to have 3 harm. If you have 3 harm, you have setback on everything. It's bad.
Yeah, and Lucy just is like, nap time. Don't wake me up. Leave me alone.
Lil,
I would like to get rid of a bond strain.
yes,
if I can.
yes. It's a single d6, but it's still gonna be boosted just because Lucy's taking a nap now, but like she's around and like it's a single d6. It's so rough.
Look, Sakanam or Chisamon's there and is like calming vibes, whatever.
Yes.
Like it's
Yeah. Also,
kind
otherwise I wanted to use my kid type feature, the Wisdom of the Wild,
Ooh.
to get boosted.
Double boost.
Like maybe. Really?
double.
Yeah. As long as
Bless
you don't
you.
roll a 1, you should be fine.
I mean, it's either going to be a 1 or it's going to be a 6.
4.
4. Perfect.
The Christopher.
Right in the middle.
Thank
It's
you
just-
so much.
It's
Amazing.
just residual good vibes coming off of the napping duo. It's just like,
Yes.
this is what happens when you let them actually sleep.
We said it was a hot spring, right?
Yeah.
Some
Like,
kind
it
of
was-
thing.
I think Kaiden is actually like kind of sore.
Mm-hmm.
There's been multiple fights and he hasn't really taken care of himself that well for it. So I think you watch as like Kaiden Nymphomon sits on the edge. She doesn't really want to get wet in this form.
Fair.
So Kaiden just like sinks shoulder deep into the hot water and is just sitting there. For how long? Until you guys are ready to leave.
Nice.
All night. Biden sleeps in the hot spring.
Sleep
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
Uh,
Hell yeah.
Nymphomon's kind of like smells like really fragrant as she's kind of there like as she's kind of there like
Oh.
hang on a second.
Sorry.
There we go.
Oh, no worries, it's fine. She's there like,
Me.
it's wow, that was like a whole lot actually. It's been the
Yeah.
well,
Are you okay?
I mean, I feel kind of a little sore, a little tired, but I'm fine. I feel great actually, and I'm so pretty.
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't know you would look like this. You're kind of made out of water, and then you were made out of rocks, and now you're flowers. You know what? I can't be surprised.
I think I can be made of whatever I want, really. What'll it be next time? Maybe I'll be made out of rocks. No, maybe I'll be made out of cheeseburgers. Yeah.
I don't think cheeseburgers would be a very strong Digimon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We did absolutely ruin those Burgermon's days, so.
Wait, what if I was made out of monster trucks? Then I'd be really strong.
That doesn't seem to fit the theme.
You're right. I'll workshop it.
It would be cool,
It would
but
be
you kind of have a theme going.
That's true. The theme's important.
We'll figure it out.
Bambimon, meanwhile, probably ruins the moment by diving immediately into the hot spring, and then immediately remembers that he cannot swim, and crawls his way back, and crosses way
No,
back.
I think Kaiden literally lifts him up.
Bambimon.
And Nico takes him out of Kaiden's hands, like, oh my god.
You
Thank you.
cannot swim.
I keep forgetting.
And now my relaxation
He's ruined.
is ruined.
Sorry, Kaiden. He looks genuinely embarrassed.
Kaiden just sinks completely under the water at that point and swims to the other side.
Oh, look what you did now.
Yeah, I messed that one up a little bit. It's okay. I thought I'd cheer him up, but I mean, he seems fine. But yeah.
Yeah, why don't we just leave them alone? And Nico is going to, like, Bambimon is a toddler that they're scolding. she's gonna pick him up under his arms and just like half drag, because he's not huge, but he's heavy.
Yeah.
Especially now that he's feathery and waterclogged, and just like drag him over to a tree or something, sit down, and then attempt to like fix the harm that the both of them have by like half grooming, half like fixing up anything that looks kind of a little bit out of place on him,
Good plan.
and kind of like just have a little moment with him, because she doesn't really do that, and she feels kind of mean about it now because he did such a good job.
That's true. Alright.
What do I roll to get rid of harm?
Whatever a trait or stat you feel is appropriate based off the harm, the difficulty is 2.
Bruised ego. What would appeal to that?
Spirit.
I only have
Sounds
2 in spirit, but
Oh, sorry.
I think I can apply Jerk with a Heart of Gold to this, because she's being not her normal, like, arrogant, slightly mean self, and she's actually being really gentle with him. So I can add 2 to that, so I get 4.
Nice.
So let's see. And also, I'll probably apply Like I Care as well, because she's attempting to play it cool if she does it.
Of course.
And like not look like she's babying him, but she kind of really is babying him.
Yeah.
Okay, in which case I get 2 successes.
Nice. As you're like fixing up all of Bamimon's feathers, drying him out a little bit, making sure he's okay. Like partway through all of this, as your harm disappears, Bamimon's aw, so you do care.
I need you to shut up right now. Don't speak. I don't want to hear another word from you, she says quite aggressively, as she really, really gently fixes some of his feathers.
She cares, she just doesn't like to show it.
Shut up!
Bamimon puts a big feathery paw on like your hand and it's like, don't worry, Nico. you're always the coolest, even when you're like, don't show it that much. That I know you care about all of us. I've been watching.
I don't like that, and you need to stop saying
Take the
anything.
compliment.
No. And she like kind of like pulls her hat a bit further over their eyes, like so you can't really see the fact that she's really happy about the fact that everyone's being nice to her.
I love that. I love that. And as the harm eventually clears, and I think y'all are in a pretty decent shape at this point. I imagine.
I mean, I've still lost stamina, and I also have 2 bond strain, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
this is
I'm not
fine.
dealing with any of that.
I have
worry.
one bond strain, so I'm sitting comfy a bit.
It's okay. It's okay.
I do want to add, Spencer, if you are paying attention, you do see that Kaiden is not wearing that skin tight shirt that they usually wear when they go swimming at this point.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, actually, if I can, Spencer would like to. Can I do a little thing before we move on from here?
Mm-hmm.
If you'll indulge me.
Yes.
I would
of
like
course.
Spencer to grab their huge backpack that now has a lot of space because there's no granola bars in it, or it had a lot of space because I imagine that they snuck off with Cubimon.
Oh,
Is it Cubimon or Yokomon that I
Oh, you were with
that did the magic
Cubimon,
with
yes.
Kaiden?
Oh, sorry. That
Okay,
was
so
Yokomon.
Yokomon.
Mm.
Yeah, so before we left, I imagine I snuck off into the kitchen with Yokomon, and she hooked me up with a bunch of little bags of the anti-anxiety tea that we made, and like little sort of like cups and a way, maybe sort of like a canister that's like fireproof or whatever, like some sort of way. And then Spencer would like to, and I imagine Renamon helps with this. They build like a little fire together, and I want to boil some water, and then I want to make everyone a little cup of anxiety tea, and I'll go. Spencer will go take one as a Renamon, sort of gives it to everyone who's around. Spencer will walk a cup over to Kaiden in the hot spring.
Perfect. Love that. As you kind of brew this anti-anxiety tea and with Renamon, and Renamon looks kind of impressed. Like, yeah, this is actually smells pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good tea. It's just like flowers and herbs, you know.
You've got to.
And I put some honey in there because I've noticed that Kaiden has a bit of a sweet tooth.
Oh, you noticed that too, right?
Yeah, always the chocolate granola bars.
Yeah, and they say they don't have a preference, but
Like it's clear. Yeah, it's like so obvious.
I don't have a preference. You hear
No
from the
peanuts,
water.
I know.
You take it over to Kaiden easily enough. It's a peaceful time. It's like there's nothing's trying to attack you anymore. There doesn't seem to be anything that's like out there. Like the strangest thing that you see, like at some point, like I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, actually, at some point, like you see like a giant like sand snake worm thing, kind of like rise out of the sand and then dive away, but it's like not paying attention to you. It's kind of doing its own thing and diving off in the distance, just hanging out, vibing. But apart from that, there's nothing else here really. And
Okay.
the day, the night, whatever passes as you all kind of like nap and rest and recuperate, and eventually, I imagine you all pack up your stuff and kind of carry on your journey. It is uneventful as you leave this hot spring, this little oasis, and start making your way through what's like mostly like a desert. It's more like rocky than sandy. There's like big pillars of rock that jut out from the ground, and you start to see a bit more of that weird digital world weirdness again. You see like the remnants of like train tracks in the ground that have been kind of dug up and torn up. you see some cacti every now and then, but when you ever get close to one of them, the cacti have traffic lights built into them and like a weird touch screen, like a little iPad thing built inside. They just have weird stuff built into all of them. Nothing seems to
That's
work
fun.
properly. Like you can press it and press buttons and stuff like that, but then it just does random stuff. It's really weird. But eventually, as you're making your way, you see in the distance what looks like a palace or castle of sorts. And as you kind of get closer and closer, and you see it getting bigger and more built up in form, this must be the lair of the Dragon King. Where else could it be? It's on top of like a big skull-shaped like mountain-looking thing, essentially. Like it looks like a dragon skull. You're not entirely sure if it's actually like the skeleton of some massive creature or not. It's hard to tell. And this big castle with like big sandstone walls and towers and turrets and stuff like that. And it looks mostly normal. Apart from the fact that as you approach it and you like turn around a corner, you see exactly cut down the middle. Half of the castle is like gone. There's just no castle there, and it's like been boarded up with like an improvised wall. There's like bits of wood and stone or whatever, but this is half a castle. And kind of where the other half of the castle would have been, and stretching out far into the distance is just this black void that goes on and on and on to who knows where. It's a little spooky. But you have arrived at the lair of the Dragon King.
Hey, yo, Dragon King.
Bambi Cop's like, hey, yo, Dragon King!
Lucy is trying to scan her knowledge base and her research as to like anything she can find about this particular location, this castle, the Dragon King, if there's anything she's read in passing.
There doesn't seem to be a lot that's like super interesting. There is like a bunch of like really boring historical records. The most interesting of them being that the castle has been rebuilt a few times. Like it's been broken down and then put back together again. So this is not the original castle. The most recent one, however,
I gain
Oh,
an
yeah.
audience with the Dragon King? Do
Aha.
I know
perfect.
any information about that?
To gain an audience to Dragon King, normally you would need some kind of letter of recommendation, which you actually kind of already have from like Kyokomon and Cubimon. Not like a direct one, but any of their stuff and having like their son would probably be something if they're important enough. And you of course have Breakdramon, who you
I
can
have
just call up.
Groundramon's
Grounddramon, yes.
digits, you know, I can call her up whenever.
So that would probably be the easiest way to get in. Like, contact Grounddramon and, like, poke at someone and be like, hey, we've got a big dragon who's important and she can vouch for us. You could try to get in via combat, but that'd be a really bad idea. Like the worst possible idea you could possibly come up with.
Nico
No,
preemptively, like, I'm out on Kaiden, like, let's not.
But based on principle alone, Lucy is not going to entertain that thought. And she doesn't share it with her friends in case someone decides to entertain that thought. And she's looking at Kaiden. So what she does is instead look at Nico and say, if your pal Grounddramon can vouch for us, it might be easier to get in than us just yelling at the front door.
Yeah. I didn't think this was gonna get us anywhere. She like, no. Please stop speaking to Bamimon. Is there like anyone like standing guard outside? Like, is there? I'm assuming there's a main door somewhere.
Yeah, there's like a big, gigantic door, like clearly like designed to be big enough for dragons. And guarding this door is like this huge, like absolutely jacked looking knight. A different design. It's not a Chessmon or a Skull Knightmon. I'll send you a picture in the Discord at some point.
I will scan this guy.
Yeah, you scan this guy and it pops up Nightmon. I don't remember what this guy's stats are, but I'll at some point tell you what your Digivice tells you. But the important thing is it's an ultra stage Digimon, and it's got Nightmon's so silly. It's got so many weapons. There's like a sword on its side, a big sword on its back, a giant fuck off sword in its hands. It's just he's just
I feel like
armed
there's
to
a
the teeth.
joke
So you
to be.
I feel like he's
Compensating
compensating for
for
something.
something.
Yeah.
That's a joke. There it is.
Leave it
Uh,
to me and Taryn to be on the same page.
right. Okay. Nico will clear her throat a little bit and like walk up to Nightmon. This way, excuse me. Hello. We have some need to talk to the Dragon King, and we've got some we come here on the word of some really high up fox ladies in their mysterious village, and also this big dragon woman. She told us to come here. Her name is Groundramon.
And her brother,
We helped her and her
Wingdramon.
brother Wingdramon. Yeah, we helped them out. And they told us to come here.
Nightmon like looks down to you, like he moves very slowly. You hear all the metal and armor clank as he does. And says,
Ooh, need some WD-40.
Yeah,
"For
let's
real."
Let's get some white spirit in there.
You know Groundramon, you say?
Yeah, she's like not my best friend, but she's pretty close.
Wow.
To think that
Bold
you're
claim.
you're friends with someone who is descendant from a royal knight. Well then, do you have proof of your allegiance with her?
Text her.
Nico will immediately text her like, "Hey, talking to this big guy called Nightmon outside of the Dragon King's castle. He needs to know that we definitely know you. Can you send a quick selfie, kiss, kiss?"
A few minutes later, you get back the selfie. It's like taken in front of like a
The
lake.
siblings together.
The siblings together. Groundramon's like kind of like got like one of her like big arms wrapped around Wingdramon's neck. Wingdramon looks like very embarrassed, like stop.
Like, get me out of here.
Like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah. But Nightmon sees a selfie, takes as proof, nods his head very slowly, and like steps to the side as the doors open inwards as he says, "Welcome to the domain of the Dragon King." And that
Who calls it a domain?
Fancy. Better than a kingdom. Domain.
I was expecting Lair again.
Yeah.
I know. The Baalmon said, like, I know. Lair's more dragon-like, right? Lair's really workshop that
Maybe he's not a dragon and he's just called the Dragon King.
one.
I'm gonna be real sad.
Oh my
I'm real disappointed if that's the
Same.
case.
Chisamon is like, if he's not a dragon, do you think he's like a fish? Do you think that's like dragon-like, but not really a dragon, right? Alligators are like dragons, but in the water.
Yeah, I know,
Definitely a
buddy. I don't really like our chances here. But you hang on to that thought. We'll meet some fish at some point. And she is totally like thinking about how long it took for them to meet an actual aquatic Digimon, and then she just sighs.
Aw.
Didi was so close to a cool, smooth finish.
I know.
And then we were like, hey, I have a joke to make, actually.
The way it should be, honestly. With that, the door's opening and you walking in, all talking smack. That's where we close our session.
Always talking smack,
Always.
y'all.
Yeah.
Always talking
Always.
smack.
Is it us if we're not?
Real.
No.
No.
All right, that has been the session today. We are getting very close to the finale, actually. As stuff
Too
is
close, too close.
too close.
Too many slices.
The
Um,
back.
as all the little pieces start to come together. I'll see you all next week. We'll do our little round of outros. I will outro myself. I am and have been your lovely digital master, Didi. Normally talking about giant robots and tabletop games, but occasionally Digimon, occasionally music, and things. Thank y'all for sticking by. And I will pass it on to Anne, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Anne. I was playing Lucy today. Um who is apparently the nicest one in the group. You can find me on Twitter at XO_girlwonder. Or you can find me on Bardic Inspiration Network. There is there's a link in chat to all of my streams and things. Uh, I am tired.
Casey's next.
Thank you.
Yeah, everyone. I'm Casey. I was Spencer. If you wanna find me online, I talk about seasonal contemporary witchcraft with a lot of space for like mental health and actual real life. Or I will talk about a lot as soon as I get back to work. You can find me at maybealter.com or on Instagram at maybealter. And that's me.
Fantastic.
It's time for me.
Take it away.
Time for Derek.
I am Derek. I have been Kaiden, the delinquent who is really not a delinquent towards you guys. But I have had a great time in this session. You can find me on the interwebs at Derek Does RP. That's DerrykDoesRP. Got it right that time. I've woken up a little bit despite all the yawning I've done during session.
Oh, yeah.
Which I feel horrible about because I'm tired, not because I'm bored.
No worries.
You can
Same.
also find me all over on the interwebs at QNS World of Saluna or Queers and Spears. That's my own personal AP. We are currently on a little hiatus before starting our third arc of our second campaign. You can also catch us next Saturday and the next couple Saturdays for a charity game using the game Queer Space Gods for Black AIDS Institute and medical aid for Palestinians, which we are raising money for, and it's going great. I'm torturing people. It's fun. Catch us over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
As it should be. As it should be. I'm assuming that's now me, as I'm the last person.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Taryn. I've been the Tsundere Nico today. You can find me on pretty much everything at Actual Raptor, either with an O or a C, where people have taken Actual Raptor first. And I mostly talk about horror and dinosaurs. And very, very rarely you'll see me talking about anime, mainly One Piece, because that's my life. But yeah. See you next week.
Perfect.
Yes.
And with that, take care. Goodbye.
Bye.